All right, Owen, you may have noticed the lack of ads in the middle of our podcast and mostly on our posts, our reels and everything. So, um, the Jungle Hockey Podcast is looking for sponsors. We're looking for guys that are willing to pay a little bit of money, and put your logo on, our Instagram posts, our reels, and maybe even have me or Owen read off an ad roll in the middle of our episode. So, local businesses and everything, we're not going to charge a crazy amount of money. We're just looking to see if there's anyone available, anyone, um, kind of interested and listens to the pod and that wants to, get their brand out there, get their business out there, whatever. Advertise a product, a skate shop, anything, really anything. Me and Owen have discussed this a little bit, and we're willing to, cut up a little bit of time on our podcast and throw a logo in on a reel, on a post or whatever. So, yeah, if you're interested, you guys can reach out to us at junglehockeypodcast@gmail.com, or obviously DMs on any social, preferably probably Instagram. I think Owen is the best.
Yeah, yeah, definitely the best, but realistically, anything works. Yeah, I would say like sending us a direct message for inquiries would be the easiest. But yeah, you can reach at our email. We got the link tree in our bios on everything, so there's multiple ways to contact us. Yeah, it's not hard to get in touch with us.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all from us. We're obviously excited to work with you if you decide to, reach out to us at all. But thanks for listening. Enjoy the episode.
So, Joe, your games got canceled this weekend, correct?
Yeah.
So no update there?
They call it Winter Storm Fern, Fern. It's dangerous. Half
What
a
does
foot
that
of
mean?
snow
Is that
came.
like just the name of it, or is that like a name for?
Yes, they like name hurricanes.
Yeah, yeah.
If a winter storm's big enough, they'll name it, and this one's named Fern.
That's pretty intense,
And
dude.
delivered a half a foot of snow, so school was canceled for 2 days. It's awesome.
That's not bad.
I mean, I don't think personally it's that bad out. It's just really cold, more so than anything.
Yeah.
But
They're not really used to it though.
no, not really used to it at all. I'm just dealing with my hair. I gotta get a haircut, dude.
That's okay. The kid, nobody can see us, so
Yeah, it's bad. It's
just audio today.
No, yeah, I just what was it? Literally, I spent like the last weekend at home just doing nothing, watching football. So go Seahawks.
Nice.
It was sick.
Nice,
Sunday.
dude. It's not bad. I don't know the weather. The weather here is still. We have not had rain still. It's been a while. Like it is just beautiful.
Yeah, fuck.
That's about to change.
Right after
It's
I
about.
leave,
We're about to get like.
it's fucking gonna be clear. Like it's
Yeah,
bullshit.
but we're about to get like 8 days in a row of rain, so that's gonna be rough. But it's been nice. We had right. We were I was kind of telling you about how good the weather was during our interview the other day that we did with our first ever NHL alumni. Do you want to kind of talk about that?
Yeah, Curtis Gabriel, really cool interview. Like seriously, if you're not even into hockey, it's just a cool interview in general.
Yeah,
like it's just
absolutely
what he talks about, everything. Those of you who don't know, he was how many years did he play in the NHL? Up and down for 8 seasons?
I think up and down for 8 or 9. He played 5 separate seasons in the NHL.
Yeah, okay.
Fought like Ryan Reeves, Curtis McDermott.
Yeah, but completely taking a new outlook on life. Very spiritual guy. So cool interview to do. I think a lot of stuff me and Owen have never really talked about, even like one-on-one with each other, but also like just in general with anyone. So it was definitely eye-opening for sure. I talked to my mom about it afterwards. That's how important it was. So I yeah, it definitely makes you think. Definitely makes you think a little bit about the other side of hockey, like the stuff that literally everyone has gone through. Like it's hard to find a hockey player that hasn't been through some sort of adversity. Yeah, sorry, I tripped over my words there. Yeah, just cool conversation to have just in general. Like just I don't know what you think, Owen, but I thought it was
I couldn't agree more. I mean, I think that was the best part, was kind of the second half where we were just talking about the nothing really to do with hockey. But to be fair, that first hour of hockey talk was also incredible.
Yeah.
So some really cool stories about like being in the dressing room with guys like Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, in the Leafs dressing room, going like to a cottage with like Austin Matthews and John Tavares and all those guys. So he has some really, really cool stories. His first NHL goal, or sorry, his second NHL goal was scored on Carey Price.
Yeah.
So yeah, some pretty cool stories if you're interested in the hockey stuff. But outside of that, I really think was the coolest part of this interview. It was really, yeah, like you said, really eye opening. It was very, very cool to do. So we're so grateful to him for giving us the opportunity to interview him. And yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah, it was good. I think when will that one come out?
Sorry.
When you get
that one, I think will be out. I think I said February 6th, because this one we're recording on January 27th right now, is going to be out on the 29th. So the next one should be the Curtis Gabriel episode, should be out on Thursday the 5th of February.
Did we bump up Spinks too? Another one.
That is this episode. That is
Okay,
this episode.
awesome.
So yeah, so tell us about that, Joe. Who did we have on in that one?
Well, yeah, okay. So we bumped up the what is it? The owner, player, coach of the Jackie Moon, general manager of the Hope Icebreakers, Dayton Spink, and his business partner, assistant,
I think they're, yeah, I don't know what the split is. I just know
co-owner
would be the best way to put it.
Co-GM,
Yeah.
co-head coach, co-assistant coach, co-GM, co-player, team captain, Tristan Takats as well. Just great guys to have on, and also working for a great cause too, bringing life and, you know, something to do in Hope on the weekend. So I think that's big for that community, and it means a lot to Spink. We'll get more to it into the interview, but I think it means a lot to him as well to bring that back. So
absolutely,
that was really cool, and to start something from the ground up. I mean, I would never have thought that those guys would be able to pull that off, and the fact
that they were able to do it so quick too.
Yeah,
like
the way that they've done it is so impressive. Like so impressive. So,
yeah,
proud of them and excited to see where they're going to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Go check out their games this weekend. I believe it's their last 2 home games of the regular season. And Rambo night is, I forget which night, my bad, but I probably Saturday, but double check that. But they're having a Rambo night with limited time jerseys. They're sick. They look so cool. But yeah, just 2 great guys. Both also, like, they both played in the PIJ. Tristan also played in the SI for Dryden.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they both played. Yeah, they were very good junior hockey players. And yeah, it's incredible what they've done. They got 800 people out to these games every night out of nowhere,
and they get to play for free. And they seem to be guys that are going to like put a lot of money back into the organization and the program.
Absolutely, so. It's not for profit. It's free to play for every player. They've done an incredible job of sponsorships and all that. But yeah, just listen to the interview. It's an awesome interview. And then obviously we also talk about Tristan and Dayton's hockey careers, because they have some great stories from their careers as well. So
yeah, really
good interview with those guys. And excited to hear what people have to say about that one. But well, Joe, I don't know. Like I really, besides our normal recaps, I don't think there's been that much.
No rumors, nothing's flying around. No DMs.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I guess we want to start with some rumors.
Yeah, we could start with that. I think Owen's been talking a lot of KI stuff because I don't know, was last week or the week before where we were saying, yeah, they keep it really closed doors, like there's not a lot coming out of the KI, and then all of a sudden Owen gets like 6 different DMs about bullshit going down in the background. So if this will be more of a KI catered rumor mill, but
rumor mill wise, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, sure. Let's jump right into that. So, again, rumors. Nothing is official. This is kind of just the stuff we're hearing. So it sounds like by February 1st, I believe the meeting is this weekend. So by February 1st, it will be official and announced the future of the KIJHL. So what we believe that to be as of right now is the 11 Tier 1 teams that were named last season, as well as Williams, Lake, and Quesnel being moved to Tier 1 and the rest remaining Tier 2. Now, that is 8 Tier 2 teams, I believe? Yeah. Maybe 9. And the geographical footprint is massive. Summerland's getting a team next year as well, so that adds 1 more. But I think there's a lot of concerns about that. But it does sound like it's also pretty much official that at least one BCHL team will be dropping down. I actually don't know what team though.
We haven't been
But
told.
it sounds like that is going to be Kelowna's replacement because Kelowna was supposed to be, right? And then the Rockets, from what I heard, the Rockets didn't like that, viewed it as competition instead of collaboration or whatever. Again, rumor, but Kelowna I don't think is going to be tier 1. So I think that the replacement
Some team
is,
in that area,
gonna be
maybe?
BCHL team. I don't even know if it has to do with that. I mean, we've heard rumors about Salmon Arm, Prince George, Vernon, Powell River. Like I don't know how Powell River is going to survive in the BCHL next year. Oh, Chilliwack got extended for another year at Prospera, by the way,
Saw
because
that.
the
You see the
WHL team got
comments in that
delayed.
post?
No.
Basically rinsing the Chilliwack ownership and like basically just talking about how like they fled to Victoria. Why would we give them another WHL team?
Oh, fair enough, dude.
Like,
I
stuff
mean,
like that.
it's different. It's different owners. Like, it's obviously that's the main difference.
Yeah, but they're just like, I don't know. I think it's talking about like how the city wasn't. I don't know if it was. I don't know what the specifics of the comment where it was, but it laid out a specific thing of what happened last time in Chilliwack and how nothing has been done to like change that. But I don't know.
Right.
I don't know why. What was the reason behind them not going to the Dub this year?
They couldn't find an ownership group.
Right. Not enough investment.
I'm pretty sure. I believe so. Yes.
So
I'm pretty sure that's right.
So just not enough money basically to go to. And then what was the whole? I think that was it. What was the whole reason they left in the first place? Not enough money. So like, if there's not enough money, there's not enough money. Just stay in the BCHL or stay Junior A or whatever. I don't know. I think that's pretty much the point.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It'll be really. I just have no idea what to expect as far as the future, like the BCHL, the VI, independent hockey, because I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's working financially for most people.
Yeah, but there's not enough money to keep the league going. Like if there's just not enough money. Like it's at the end of the day, you're gonna fail eventually unless you find a way to make more money, which is rinsing players. Essentially, like to think about it.
If the BCHL is willing to let this happen, I mean, I'm sure there's at least how many teams are in that league? 20?
Yeah.
Most people don't realize how much of their personal information is being bought and sold every day. Data brokers are making billions pulling details about you from public records and the internet, then packaging and selling it, usually without your consent. That's how your information lands in the hands of scammers, spammers, even stalkers. It's why you get endless robocalls and why ads seem to follow you everywhere. That's where Aura comes in. Aura actively removes your data from broker sites and keeps it off. They also instantly alert you if your information shows up in a breach or on the dark web. But Aura goes beyond data protection. With one app, you get a VPN, antivirus, password manager, spam call protection, dark web monitoring, and even up to $5 million in identity theft insurance, all backed by 24/7 US-based fraud support. Other companies might just sell credit monitoring or just a VPN. Aura gives you all of it together at the same price competitors charge for just one service. Start your free trial today at aura.com/secure. Protect yourself now at aura.com/secure.
The secret is out. With millions of younger-looking customers across the country, Plexiderm is one of the most highly sought-after products on the market. It visibly shrinks under-eye bags and smooths out crow's feet in minutes, and the effects last up to 10 hours. Influencers love it, magazines feature it, and people just can't get enough of it. As a matter of fact, Elle Magazine gave it an Editor's Choice Award as Best Instant Wrinkle Filler for 2025. In as little as 10 minutes, Plexiderm reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and those dreaded under-eye bags. So yes, you can look years younger in minutes, and the effects last for hours. No surgery, no gimmicks, just results. The best news, you can try Plexiderm for only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Don't wait, order Plexiderm today. Visit plexiderm.com/special. That's plexiderm.com/special. Paid for by Sheer Science.
So I'm sure there's probably 10 teams that under no circumstances would ever go bankrupt, right?
I'd say half, yeah.
Like if they just stayed and just said, no, we're just riding it out independent. 10 of us are making money. The rest of you, whatever. and it
20
continues to
teams.
stay that way, do you think they'll just stick with a 10-team league independent hockey and just keep trying to somehow recruit? Or
I
like,
mean,
what do
I
you
don't
think?
see when half those teams are probably in the AJ how that works. Like the more teams that fall out, the more teams like it's gonna be harder and harder for teams to stay afloat. So if
Yeah, no,
Blackfalds and
that's true.
fucking Spruce Grove are staying afloat, and Surrey and Langley and Chilliwack are, like, think about how much money they got to spend to fucking fly back or drive back and forth, fly back and forth. Like, I know they're not flying in that league, but and if there's no stops on the way, like all the interior teams are joining the KI, or all the like,
Yeah,
I don't know
like geographical footprint's a big issue
exactly.
in all these situations. And I mean, as for the PJ, still we don't have any idea if them and the KI will be merging. Even though the prospect team got canceled, I do believe the commissioners met at some point, either like late in the year or early January, and had a discussion. I have no idea. Like, I literally mean nothing by that. I'm just saying they still are like, they're not talking to each other. I don't know what they're talking about, but I don't think they're like ignoring each other and like cutting each other out. I think they are still talking about whatever the future is. Realistically, I don't see them merging in the future, or at least
They just
right
seem
now.
like two different leagues. Like, it's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, and yeah, I don't know.
I think
we'll see what happens moving forward, but
I think the BCHL is going to come back. This is my prediction on my way too early prediction. I think the BCHL is going to come back, try and become sanctioned again. But the Hockey Canada is going to be like, you got to take a certain number of our teams too. Combine the two, get the top tier franchises from the PJ and the KI, along with the BCHL.
Like a couple each.
I'm thinking like 4 or 5 from each league, and it's going to end up cutting more teams. I think you can take 4 or 5 from the KI.
Scenario. That would be best case scenario.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think you can take 4 or 5 teams from the KI, and then 3 or 4 teams from the PJ.
I mean, I don't really know about the future of the ranks of these teams, because I don't know if I don't necessarily know if Langley's going to be back. Like, I've heard they might be
Langley would get scrapped for the Rivermen.
Exactly, but they they're just going to accept that? Like, I don't know.
At some point, someone's gonna have to roll over. Like, it's
no, like they coexisted before. Like, they do currently coexist. That's fine. Like, Langley can go back to junior B, I guess. But where are they going to play? Because I don't think it's going to be at George Preston.
Fair enough.
I think they might be getting moved, or maybe the Rivermen will move to a bigger facility. I'm not sure.
I think personally,
and then it's
you could, like, there's 5 teams in the KI with BCHL level rinks. Some that are better. I think Revelstoke's rink is nicer than like Merritt's was.
I've never been to Revy's.
Yeah, you don't even know what. Yeah, like Kimberly's rink, Nelson's rink, like those are BCHL rinks.
Yeah. So, like, Joe, give me your 4 KI, 4 P, or I don't know, whatever your split, whatever teams you think deserve it.
Fuck, dude.
If you have to merge,
if there's 5, let's say Kimbo, Nelson, Fernie,
Revelstoke, obviously.
Revelstoke, barely, and then Merritt. The fifth one would be like Merritt, probably, just because the prestige.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you get 5 up there.
But then we're missing like.
And then how many?
Who are we missing? We're scrapping a couple of those interior teams, obviously, because.
Okay, let's think about the tier 1 teams. Of Soyuz.
No.
Columbia Valley.
No. Like, how do you even keep those teams?
Quinnell and Williams Lake.
Maybe one of the 2. That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
Quinnell.
I think it's one of the 2. Yeah, Quinnell.
Yeah.
Those 6-4. We got a 30-team league. That just won't work.
Well, if you split it up to make less traffic, it could be only crossover at the end of playoffs or something. Just run it as 2 separate leagues, essentially.
Who could we? I guess Prince George would stay in. Assuming like.
I would assume Powell River might still like drop to the VI in this situation.
But here's the thing, Owen. Does Do the Alberta teams just join the AJ again after they become sanctioned?
Yes.
Okay, so then we're
They're
saying there's only 15 teams to carry over. Does Powell River keep going?
We canceled Chilliwack too because they're going to be a dub team.
Okay, 14. Does Powell River stay afloat?
I think we put them in the VI,
So
personally.
13.
Or the PJ, yeah.
So 13. Is it outrageous to say a 23-team league, including some KI teams and some PJ teams? Or is that too much?
No, that's fine.
So 23 teams if you include 6 KI teams and 4 PJ teams. Who are your 4 PJ teams?
Ooh, 4. Wow. Well, Delta, because that's Delta and Coastal, Poco. Even though they're not, like, I don't know about Poco's future being tier 1 still, but those are my 3 top ones for sure. Those are the.
You don't have to include 4 if you
think,
don't want to.
Yeah, well, it's really, really impossible to disclude Ridge, but the rink is just so old and like the seating is so bad. It's big though, like it's big enough, and I think I could draw.
They draw, but I just think
I think if they get also like named like a higher level, they'll draw more as well. Like
every team will draw more though, because it's a new league.
Exactly.
It's junior
so
A.
So I think give it to Ridge, and hopefully they make some more money and can upgrade Cam Neely somehow. But the Cam, sick rink. It's just like, they need some like I don't know.
A little speculation from me and Owen there.
Maybe
none of that was confirmed anything. That's just
no. This is just we're just messing around now.
Yeah.
Let me just look and see any notable ones I'm discluding here, like Richmond.
Is North Van with their new rink this weekend?
I don't think they're getting a room.
So then no.
I don't know. Hopefully I'm wrong about that, but I heard that was a.
Is there any BCHL teams that are notably bad that can get the scissors? Or join the dub?
Nanaimo, Vernon could both join the dub.
That's it.
I mean, fuck. I think Cranbrook could go back.
Yeah, the ice. Bring the ice back.
They're playing They're playing in the same rink, anyways, aren't they? Like,
yeah. It's been a long time since we've been to that fucking town, eh?
Yeah, I like Nelson better. No offense to Cranbrook, but Nelson was so sick compared to Cranbrook, dude.
Yeah, it was. Nelson's, it's obviously bigger.
I think Cranbrook's scenery and all that might be better than Nelson's, to be honest. But the actual town, like,
have you ever been to Revelstoke? Nelson is like Revelstoke, but like bigger.
Yeah, I think Revy's a bit nicer.
No, I'd say Nelson's just right up there. Like
the town, really?
Coming from a guy that's lived in Revy.
I haven't been in Revelstoke. I'd say they're
comparable.
I've just kind of driven through. I like the bridge.
Yeah, Revy, you gotta like go in. You can't like just drive. It's a drive-through town for sure. But if you go into Revy, it's nice. But like Nelson is like, it forces you to kind of go through it, and it's like it's.
I never drove through it, only to it.
Yeah, like we toured around there though. Remember?
Oh yeah, we spent a ton of time in the city.
It's like a big slope.
Yeah, there was that big ass movie theater.
Yeah,
we all went into that dollar store and bought fucking bandanas.
Yeah, fuck. And that old shitty rink. Oh my god, you remember that?
Oh yeah, when we had to play like Cranbrook and
we played Oz. We played Oz's team and beat him like 12-2.
Oh yeah, they did score. That's true. They did score.
I got to rest that game. That was nice. Okay, what were we talking about? We're talking about.
I don't know. We were kind of just talking about prediction or rumors. Oh, sorry. I thought I already talked about this, but the PJ playoff format is just all 8 teams, best of 7, no crossover, no Moet Cup. You're just playing to win your division, as far as I know.
You're
playing to win, like the KI's playing. I don't think so. I think the KI's playing to win the KI, unless it gets announced last minute, which would be amazing. Like, I really, really, really hope and want that to happen, but I don't think, based on what I've heard, it will. But really hoping it would. Really hoping it would. And not saying it's impossible. But yeah, it's just going to be 1 to 8, best of 7, all the way through.
It's kind of embarrassing to bring that back and then not do it, like do it for 2 years and then not. I guess I could say I'm like one of 2 teams that have won the Moet Cup now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, true. That's pretty cool. Well, the new Moet Cup, because it was an old trophy, right?
It's the same trophy. Like all those teams are still on it.
Yeah, the old ones. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's cool. One one rumor I've heard, but this is like, I think this is a bit far fetched. I haven't, like, nobody like legit has told me that, but I also heard this about like the PJ initially, and I definitely don't think it's true about the PJ. Well, maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna say, apparently PJ Tier 1 was considering going independent. I don't believe that would happen. And apparently KI Tier 2 teams are trying to go independent. Again, I don't really believe that this is actually happening, like, legitimately. Like, they might be talking about it, but I really don't think those are going to legitimately happen. I
How are they going to be able to afford it?
think it's pretty evident that leaving Hockey Canada is a bad idea. I think those are just like things that they might be completely made up rumors.
Just
But
fucking learn nothing from the BCHL's mistakes.
yeah, it's just something that could possibly be happening. I mean, to be fair, dude, like, I understand the KI Tier 2 team's frustration. Like, PJ Tier 2 teams seem like kind of like not that bad anymore. Like, they're like whatever. But the KI, like, I feel pretty bad for some of them. Like, it sucks. The footprint is just like, that's the travel cost. That's like what the killer is. For the PJs, that's no big deal, right?
I'm telling you, man, they should only take 4 or 5 teams. Like, they should just be ruthless with the cuts, and then that way more people can be angry at these teams that are moving away, but it won't affect the league as much. Like, the effect of the league taking
for KI PJ would be great.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. It makes perfect sense with the amount of teams in each league too. It's nothing like, it's not like a quality thing. It's just like, it's the size of the league.
Yeah, and that's like, that travel's not that different from the BCHL, really, right?
Well, think Revy, Kimbo, Fernie, what did I say? Nelson, Quinnell.
Merritt.
Quinnell and Merritt would have to join their own, and then it would be like Revy, Kimbo, Fernie would all like kind of
be
plop into the interior. And then, so right now the BCHL isn't but the BCHL works right now. It's like interior west, interior east.
Yeah.
So we'd assume the interior east is gone because that's all AJ teams.
Yes. So what's interior west?
Blackfalds, Brooks, Sherwood, Spruce, Okotoks. That would just turn into Revy, Kimbo, Fernie, Nelson, Cranbrook Trail.
Yeah.
Salmon Arm.
Yeah.
Salmon Arm would stay with West K.
You'd separate Salmon Arm and Revy?
Honestly, you could put Revy interior west and then just plop Cranbrook interior east. Merritt in interior west with Vernon, Salmon Arm, and West K. Fuck, we should just make the league ourselves, Owen. Like,
we should be the commissioner, dude. We could. I feel like we could figure this out as long as we had people like could like advise us. I feel like the ideas are, well, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not actually that delusional where I think we can do it. I think our ideas are right, but we don't actually understand like how to execute all of this. So
fuck no. You kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, if Spink could figure it out, we could figure it out. Maybe we'll get into that in our review. But
yeah, that was an awesome interview. You know what? Maybe we should send it over that interview right now, Joe.
Yeah, fuck, why not?
Okay, awesome. Sending it over to Dayton Spink and Tristan Takats, the Jackie Moons of the Hope Icebreakers of the West Coast Senior Hockey League.
The jaw-dropping moments that make hockey, hockey. Experience them all with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL. Missouri listeners, listen up. DraftKings Sportsbook is now live in the Show Me state. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. That's code THPN to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
I am extremely excited to bring on our next two guests to the Jungle Hockey Podcast. One of them played in the Pacific Junior Hockey League for Mission and White Rock before moving on to the Dryden Ice Dogs in the SIJHL. He is now the captain and one of the founders and owners of the Hope Icebreakers. Our other guest played in the PJHL for the Aldergrove Kodiaks and is now also one of the founders and owners of the Hope Icebreakers. Tristan Takats and Dayton Spink, how you doing, boys? Great to have you.
Unreal.
Good, boys. Good.
Awesome to have you, boys. This has been a long time coming, so we've I got some real good questions cooked up here, so it's gonna be a good.
Awesome. Yeah. One thing I wanted to say too. Great job on the podcast, boys.
You.
You guys are killing it. Bringing some new eyes to the league and stuff. It's good to see.
That.
So.
No, that means a lot. That's all we're trying to do is just fucking grow the game, grow those leagues. So give them a little bit more attention than they deserve, because fuck, you know how bad the league is at promoting their players and shit. So
yeah. Oh, horrible.
You know.
Oh yeah, I think I tell you all about that.
Oh yeah.
Got a couple paragraphs ready for you guys.
Let's just jump right in, boys. So I don't care who answers first, but obviously pretty much every question will be directed at both of you. Just kind of give us your backgrounds in hockey and in general, like where your hockey beginnings and kind of the early stages of your hockey journey. But before playing junior, any role models, big things in your youth.
I'll start off here. I started hockey in Williams Lake, my early minor days playing rep, and then back to Mission in I think it was like 2017. Just a lot of great coaches along the line. Like Garnett was awesome in the U18 level. I think that really pushed me to make the step to junior, and then obviously playing with the Laws, and then White Rock in the PJ, and then the Ice Dogs in SI. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I got to say, I always remember you with your big ass red jet speed. That was just like when we were watching the lot, because you're a couple years older than us. You're fucking a lot bigger than a lot of the other guys. So I just remember, I remember you're huge. You're pretty big compared to everyone. I just remember that fucking red stick all the time.
Yeah, dude, I love the jet speed, man. That's a great
awesome,
hockey
dude.
Stick.
I grew up in Hope originally. Playing minor hockey in Hope. There was no rep team. It was only the house team, and my dad and mom obviously started the junior B team back in 2003 there. That was what really made me love hockey, was seeing the crowd. Hope was never a good team. It was always just a bunch of fights every night. Richmond would come to town and be a blowout, but there would be fights. There'd be 500 plus people in the stands every night, win or lose. Ended up moving the team to Mission, and then continued playing minor in Mission, played for high school in Mission. We went to the Outlaws camp first, and they kind of just drug along all the Mission boys or whatever, and it kind of seemed like a money grab. It's not like, oh yeah, boys, come to main camp, like come to this camp, and it's like $100 here.
Typical junior shit, eh?
I don't know. We never got offered cards right off the rip, so then we all jumped ship and went and signed with Aldergrove right away. And I don't regret a thing. It was awesome playing in Aldergrove from 2017 to 2021, and it's hard to say that now with the way it ended, but I was going to say.
I was just going to say, for any of our newer listeners or people less familiar with the past of the PJ and of Aldergrove was a wagon for years.
Oh yeah.
I know my 16 year, you guys made the finals. Obviously ended up getting canceled, unfortunately, because of COVID. But yeah, Aldergrove was a very good franchise for a long time, and hopefully they will be again soon.
I remember all those Mission.
North Van was a wagon too.
I remember all those Mission guys going over there, and whenever Aldergrove came to town to play the Outlaws, like it was a big thing.
We'd always go. Oh yeah.
We'd always go to
watch.
watch.
Make sure
some shit would be going down that night because the fucking Mission boys are playing Mission. They want to fucking send a message or something. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, it was good.
Especially him. Yeah, he was in the stands for that one too once his team got knocked out. But unreal.
Yeah, only team to beat North Van that year though, bud.
Fucking still going at it, eh? Fuck, competitive.
Oh yeah, They think they would have beat North Van that year.
It's hard to say. I don't
they
know.
were a
Like,
great team, but
I mean, explain it to people that don't know. Explain it to
I don't
people
think
that
they were
don't know
that great.
because obviously this is a little bit before.
two different styles teams. You had North Van, which was obviously like probably one of the best teams in pitch history, absolutely loaded up, and then Aldergrove was just built off guys who were like cut from other teams, guys who just kind of got looked over and shoved to the side, and just a bunch of kids that worked hard and just ran body, and it was really like made it difficult for these teams to play. I think that's why we were so deep, and then. Our coach ended up getting fired, and they brought in Chris Price near the end of the year. Picked up Carson Preston, and changed the whole season, man.
Yeah, that was
It was
crazy
unreal.
when you guys added him.
Yeah, we barely slid in the playoffs, and then I think we lost one game in all like the last bit of the year. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was a
That
pretty
just
good
sucks.
run
It got canceled, man. What the fuck? What was that like?
Well,
Yeah.
the day before it got canceled, it was actually we were supposed to have the first game, and there was a winter storm, and the power was out at the rink in North Van, so it got cut back, and then it got canceled. So we always wondered that one game, like we were ready to go for that one game, and if we would have won it, then would have had a bit of bragging rights. But I don't know, like it's hard to say. Like all the boys thought we would have won it, but man, like there's no way, man. Like that team was.
Can you imagine?
North Van was just so good. They had like
I know,
9. Their top
it would have been a
9
close
was
My
series,
first-
but like it would like.
Oh, yeah.
man, they had a lot of skill.
I with White Rock, I played them in the first round there, and it was like it's just insane, like the level that they were at. Like you make a mistake, it's in your net. We played some of our best hockey, and like we still only.
Well, your
won
guys'
one
White Rock
game
team was a
this
hell of a
series.
team that year.
And it's
Realistically, like they weren't a bad team.
Yeah, we were pretty deep too. No, yeah, we were pretty deep too. Like we had a lot of guys, similar style as Aldergrove too, like run and gun hockey, great coaching, and just like guys that wanted it, right? But like that North Van team, it was insane, dude. Like their third line's like every other team's first line.
Better. They had like that Ryan Stack guy on their third line.
Just...
He like played 2 years in the BCHL and had like 80 points. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was insane. Yeah.
You guys feel like this is a PJ question. You guys feel like old PJ was better?
Oh yeah,
like
definitely
that era
more physical, probably better.
Way better.
Yeah, less teams.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think the tier 1 and tier 2 side though is a great idea, and I think it'll strengthen that side of the PJ. I think to a point where it will be better now that visors are back and stuff. I think that that's a big key role in growing and making the league stronger. Obviously, getting accepted in the CJ too, that's a big step, but that's we'll see how that happens. I don't think it will. But.
We've been hearing a lot of stuff, but
yeah, I just wanted to add, like, I would say like that what Spink's talking about, like Aldi that year, like that they were a KI team essentially, like they were KI style, like they didn't have.
I remember watching them on. Me and you were in the stands every Saturday night, fucking going to watch the Outlaws, going to watch whenever Aldergrove was in town. I vividly remember watching.
What
were you scratched there on?
Probably. I think I played 2 playoff games that year out of 10. So
I think that's like the start of Owen's era in the Outlaws tarp there. But
yeah, well, Takats was my vet that year until he went to White Rock. He was my first ever vet,
right,
or my only
him and Marty
junior.
That's fun,
right?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Awesome. Like just like the stands were packed. I mean. Sweeping Ridge like it was nothing. Like Ridge was like always a tight team with us.
Could you imagine?
Every game that year, but it was always just like it was a tight game. They had good players like Pryor, Amsler, Denny. Like all those guys were great players, and they always gave us a run for our money. Like I'll never forget that. And then coming into Mission, all my friends are making bets that Mission's gonna wipe us. They had pled and all those like new pickups or whatever, and we weren't worried. We were too tough of a team, man. We just run and gun and just grease. Well, it was fun.
That was the thing. You hurt 2 of our best players in like the first 2 games, and that was kind of it for us. And then Hargrave got suspended, and then it was like, well, there's 3 of our 4 best players done. So
and then Owen's in the lineup.
I played that last game. I played that last game when we got knocked out. I actually also did get to play though. Game 5. We were the 4 seed that year, and we beat Langley in 5. And I got to play that last game at least. That was great.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Like that, our first line, that playoff, like, I mean, until we played you guys and they got hurt. Well, some of them got hurt, whatever. That, like, watching them play Langley and like that Langley team, like, I remember their first line, it was like Carter Graham, was like one of their best players. Then they had that Warburton on D. Like they were sick. And yeah, like I think Plett had like 15 points in 5 games. It was fucking insane.
He was a hard player to play against for sure.
Yeah, kid was a great player.
Well, speaking of hard to play against you, like anytime we had to play against you guys that year, if I was in Milan, I was like, fuck. I remember Hallman killed me in my first game in Aldi, dude. Killed me.
The thing I remember from that playoffs was the puck goes into the corner there. Isaac Elias, who I was really good friends with, we obviously played midget together. He goes to play the puck in the corner. I had nowhere to go, had to run him. I ran him, and I turned around the second I got up, and Josh Romaine just blew my fucking head off, man. Like it was a heavy hit. I ended up going down to the box or whatever, and in the box, I guess that night they gave out a bunch of blue cowbells. I still have it. Isaac's dad rang one off my head in the box. I'll never forget that. All the boys came down from the stands to say, like, yo, like, what was that? I'm like, oh, buddy's dad just fucking threw it at my head.
That's so fucking funny,
awesome,
man.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know. I think
forgot
Isaac,
about that era, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it was on that play, but I know Isaac ended up getting hurt and didn't play the rest of playoffs at some point. I don't know if it was from that, but it was from something in that series. No? Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, it must have been after. Yeah, because I know we had Zuvic play in the last few.
Zuvic.
Yeah, he was the best guy ever. Such a
best
nice
guy
dude,
ever.
man.
Yeah,
Such a nice guy.
I do remember that guy. Yeah,
very nice kid.
All right, yeah, I kind of want to ask a little more. I mean, Dayton, you kind of already talked about yours, like how you went to missions camp and went to Aldi, but Tristan, like just kind of how your junior career started and progressed. Like a little more detail just about like Dryden and how that happened.
Brought you to Dryden and everything, like how that worked and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, so like I guess I'll start with Mission. So yeah, I was playing U18. I honestly wasn't expecting to go play junior the next year there. Like I barely made the Mission A1 team in my midget second year. I don't know. I was determined that year for whatever reason. I kind of really care about hockey, I guess, if you could say. And so, I don't know. I worked my ass off in the summer, and then I actually got a call originally from White Rock. I was in what's that camp called again?
Okay.
It's on the island in Alberni. It's a hockey camp, whatever. It's like weekday. Saw me there. I went to their camp, and then Brad kind of was just dangling me along, like, when it is, and I'm like kind of in the dark, no idea what's going on with Mission. So then I go to White Rock's camp, go to Mission's camp, tell Mission pretty much, I'm like, hey, like, I'm going to go keep pursuing with White Rock. Can you, like, where do I stand here? And then he kind of just signed me on the spot. So that kind of worked out good that way. And then, I don't know, played a Mission, turned into a meathead, put up a ridiculous amount of PIMs in like, what was it, 39 games on?
It was like
240.
Yeah. And Takat, I know you ended up and probably could still beat the shit out of most guys you play against, but at that point, every time you fought, even if you won the fight, you were going down. Like every single time you were going down. It was so funny. The guy wouldn't even get a shot on you.
The fighting skills. No. Yeah. I mean, like the fighting skills were tough then with the cages, I guess, because you know what I mean? You got to rip that shit off. And it was a nightmare. That was kind of a big reason why I went to Dryden, where they had visors and a little cheaper to play in as well. Like I think we were paying like $5,000 a year to play in the pitch at that time. I know it's probably more now, but I don't know. To me then I was turning 19 and it was just like, fuck it. I'll go play for free here instead of paying fucking
I don't want to know the league fees. That's kind of what fees nowadays. Like, holy fuck. 5K is probably a dream.
Oh, I know.
20 bombs on Mish this year paid over.
Oh, I bet it.
Are you kidding me? That's
criminal. That's criminal.
Oh my god.
I think, but like I think most other teams would be very, very similar. But yeah, it's still crazy.
Mission's probably on the cheap side,
you
right?
would think that, but I think I don't know. Like ice might be a bit more expensive than in other places. Like there's less of it. I honestly don't know how the costs are allocated.
We should have added that to the polls, eh? Like we should have just been like, if you want, how much do you pay? Like so we need to figure that out. That could have been a good question to fucking figure out. Start exposing that a little bit.
You just fire out another poll. Yeah, that's a good idea. But that's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, and you know what too? I think I got way more out of my junior experience in the SI than I ever
Because
did in
it's like a
pitch.
true
Like I loved it. It
experience,
was
right?
super
Like you're
fun.
billeting, you're traveling. Yeah.
Yeah, you're with the boys, you're on the road. It's just there's just so much more to do, and it's taken almost more serious
Yeah.
too. I find too, just because we're practicing every single day, and we're in a small town,
Yeah.
so no one's using the ice, so we're on the ice every day.
That's pretty
Training
similar to a
every
lot of
day.
KI teams as well. Like Revelstoke, I know we've skated every day. We skated sometimes twice a day, and obviously on the bus and shit. It's like the smallest town, whatever. People know you. I don't know if you got the same thing in Dryden. Like people know who you
Yeah.
are and stuff. That was just the coolest thing.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Yeah.
small town, right?
That's awesome.
Small town. Yeah, I know it was cool. It was fun. I
That's
enjoyed
good.
it.
How did you find your way out there? Like you're playing in White Rock,
true.
and then like how did that even come across your plate?
Yeah, this guy named Sharp, he runs the Sharpshooters Hockey Academy. He was a scout for Kurt Wallstein, who was the head coach of the Ice Dogs at the time, I guess, and he saw me in North Van. And then I got an email from Kurt pretty much inviting me out to main camp. And then I got on the phone with him, and he ended up just signing me on the spot. So I just went about it that way, and then I think we only played 4 games that year, and then we were allowed 50 fans or whatever it was in there, which is surprising that they were allowed fans and you guys weren't. Which Ontario, you know how they are.
Yeah, for sure. And then Spink, like I mean, you're obviously a bit less transitions to talk about. You're in Aldergrove your whole junior career, but kind of like just some of the. I mean, it's. When you ask about like highlights, everyone just kind of says like it's just the whole thing being with the boys. But is there any specific moments or stories or anything from your time in Aldergrove that really stand out to you?
Just playing in that old barn, like at like my first year, was just unreal. It's just such a hard thing to describe, seeing the like pitch the way it is today with all these brand new arenas. There's like 20 fans a game. Like it's not an exciting place to play, but old Aldergrove barn was an exciting place to play. You'd have the corner with all the high school kids. They'd all be drinking up there, and it'd just be like a party section. It would always be the opposing team's bench, like that side. So you'd always just hear the chirps flying, and like, oh man, everyone was having a good time in that arena. You could smell the whole concession and like all the barbecue stuff coming right into the rink. The smoke layer would fill. It was unreal. And then, yeah, the arena got ripped down, and they put us in the new arena. We were always promised to get like stalls and stuff, and we never got anything. We never got gloves. We never got like helmets. It was just loyalty. Like we were just loyal to the team, and it was fun because we'd practice every single day. Like I know the practice was at like 1 p.m., but like it was still fun. All the boys were tight. It was like the tightest like group I played with other than Hope. But it was fun. I don't really regret anything. I wish I would have went to play in the KI, obviously, but at the time it was just the right move, being home and trying to figure out what to do for school, and it worked out in the end, I'd say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Tristan, your first season in Dryden, obviously COVID year, super weird. You only get to play 4 games. So in that next season, coming in the next year, you end up, I believe, leading the league in assists or like second in points, something like that. You and your line mate were 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think I was 3rd or 4th. I can't actually remember on the top, but like I had a really strong first half of the season. I think I was 1st in assists by Christmas and like 2nd in the league in points. And then after Christmas, I don't know what it was, but I think I was just sick of being there, to be completely honest with you, and wanted the season to be done. It just I don't know. There was a lot of things that were going on within that group that just I don't know. I just didn't agree with, and it didn't really. It wasn't as tight as a group like the team we're on now in Hope. Like how tight we are as a group. Like when you have a group where you have a lot of individuals and guys that like don't want to be there, or you know what I mean, or like coaching disputes where half our team isn't even on the same page as our coach or our captain or whatever it is, right? It just causes a lot of drama, and it just makes it unpleasant to be there. And I think that's kind of where I was at that year, and I just wanted to go home. I was just done with it.
No, fair enough, dude.
And you're in the middle of nowhere in Ontario too, which is another part.
Yeah, I've heard we've had other guys on that have played in the SI, and pretty similar stories. Like they were just so sick of being in middle of nowhere Ontario and wanted to come home. Like,
that is the grueling part on it. I mean, thank God I was in the situation with the billets I had, I think if I was in some of my other teammates' shoes, like I would have pulled shoot like first 3 games of the season. Like I saw some guys living like 6 guys in a house with beds in their basement, like laid across. Like it was insane. I was like, how are you guys
That's
here? Like, why are you here?
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some weird situations I definitely saw with that.
What's
that
the positive
organization,
of
I
being
will
there?
say.
Was it like college looks, or was it like, was there ever
Well, you
any
committed,
that ever
didn't
on
you?
the on your mind, or?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, like it's weird because like I feel like the Pidge and the KI, they don't get looked at like even the lower level leagues out east do. Like I don't know. It's weird. I think maybe just the stigma and like maybe the scouts know like people are playing in the SI are like wanting to go play college, whether it's like ACHA or like Division 3. So maybe that's why it's
Tristan, you're the
looked
only
at a
guy to
bit more.
commit
But
twice to a university and pro and not go to anything. 2 different teams are posting the commit, and Tristan's
yeah, I
like,
just
I'm
did
not
it for the
going either.
Instagram.
Well, was it Maryville and then like Port Huron? Were those the two? Yeah.
Yeah, I committed to Maryville originally, and then it just like going over what you could do for school that transfers over in Canada. I was just like, this is like, I'm not going to use either of these. Like business, it was like business and kinesiology, and I was
Yeah.
just like, fuck this, I'm not doing this. $30,000 a year ain't even worth it. Like,
Yeah, fair enough.
totally
Dude.
out.
That's expensive,
So,
man.
yeah, so I just was like not into that, and then Port Huron reached out to me. I don't really even know how the hell they
What level is that?
got a hold of me.
SP, isn't it?
To be honest with you,
Fed?
like the
Fed.
federal hockey league. Yeah, Fedzino. Then I was chirping Amsbury trying to get
Wait,
him
what?
going. Yeah, me and him
Oh,
are
yeah.
on good
You
terms
blocked
anymore.
him.
But yeah. Well, I signed and he was chirping me because I was chirping him like, I don't know. It was probably a month or 2 before I signed. There was that Ice Wars thing going on or whatnot, and fucking AJ Galante somehow got my phone number and was texting me and trying to get me in for Ice Wars 2. And I was just like, look at Spink, like, well, we're going to Country Thunder that weekend, so I'm either fighting the top dog or I'm not doing it. So then I just started calling out Amsbury, and he didn't like that. So yeah, that didn't blow over with him too well, but he probably pissed
And then
off
you
me.
declaring for the T-show draft, Beamer. Yeah, you did.
I didn't declare for shit. They just drafted me. I just got a call.
I think you did, didn't you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, that's a whole nother story. I was in a Wendy's parking lot and I got a phone call from some fucking coach in what's it called? What's that team? Melford or
in the
something.
GMHL.
Or Melford Knights. Yeah. Melford Knights or whatever. And they fucking the guy calls me, he's just like, it's like, hey, like, what do you like? Are you interested in playing next year? I'm like, yeah, like I want to play, but I don't know if this, like, I wasn't like telling him no, but I wasn't telling him yes, if that makes any sense. He was trying to convince me, and then literally the next day the draft was, I guess, and I just wake up to a phone call, but like, yeah, we drafted you 15th overall. I'm like, you guys do a fucking draft in this shit?
Like, dude, the draft is like all ages too. It's so weird of a concept.
It's the weirdest thing ever, dude. I didn't even know that was a thing, and then I just literally wake up in the morning like, you've been drafted, and I thought it was a dream, and I was like,
reposting your story or what?
Right now? Drafted to what?
Oh, see you later.
If I could get that off my elite prospects, I would. Limit shows in the bottom.
You probably have the craziest elite prospects of all time.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I know in my 19 or 20 year, Braden Candy, would have been 16 or 17. I can't remember when it was, but it was the exact same thing. He just woke up one day and this team's like, yeah, we just drafted you. And he was like, who are you? Like, I've never heard of this league. And then he just obviously ghosted them. But it was, super weird.
Those unsanctioned leagues, man, you got to watch out for them. They're something else. I will say that. I could go on for hours about that stuff.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Yeah.
Well, do either of you guys have any more you kind of want to talk about your junior careers?
Did we miss anything about your junior careers that
you want to get into?
No, I think we covered most of it. Yeah. I mean,
there was nothing special. A big highlight, like one of the funniest things I ever seen was Evan Kuzmano, Kyle Mooney, center ice, probably the biggest hit I've ever seen in hockey. The two of the biggest guys to ever enter the league. Like absolute like units going right at each other, man. It was probably
Yeah.
like the biggest hit I've ever seen in my life, and the whole arena went
You
silent.
guys should have seen Moondog playing for the Icebreakers, man. It was something else. It
How
was
many
a
games did he
spectacle.
play?
He played 2 in exhibition games against Roslyn, and it was like he was a fan favorite right away.
Fans love him.
Yeah, they're like,
Is he as big as he was before?
He, you know what? He's put on a couple pounds, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Well, he's a lacrosse goalie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
okay.
that makes
I
more
forgot
sense.
about
No,
that.
I
I
forgot.
forgot.
Wasn't he really good at lacrosse too?
Oh yeah.
He was a good goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you even? How
Yeah.
do you become a good lacrosse goalie? You just got to eat more or what?
You're just big.
Big. You're a big boy. Pretty much, dude.
That
No, I was
Mooney
gonna say
jersey,
I love
we
that.
still
I
have
love
the
watching
Mooney
that guy
jersey.
play.
It's
still
at
have
the
it?
house somewhere, and it's like a cult thing. It's around the house. Every time these guys bring chicks over, we always put them in the Mooney jersey.
That's awesome.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's an Outlaws legend, man. I remember at an Outlaws game one time, it was probably his buddies, but shirts off, painted like every letter of his last name.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah,
gonna say I have a photo of
unbelievable.
Grease with him.
Oh right, yeah.
That's
A
crazy.
photo of
Holy shit.
Greaser with him. I'll see if I can find it on my phone here quick.
So funny.
But that's
Um,
all time. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if we're good, if we're all done talking about the junior, like, let's get into Hope,
There we
boys.
go.
Like
There's the
how?
poll.
Oh yeah,
Unreal.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
that's pretty
Mooney.
good.
Wow.
Proof of a legend.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, we can
boys, so-
we can transition into the stuff that Owen's going to talk about here, but
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, Dayton, you kind of talked about your backstory, you know, your family owning the team in Hope and how that was a big part of your, you know, your youth and what got you into hockey. So obviously there's that side of it, but how did this become more than just an idea? And how were you two able to throw this? I mean, you're both 25, like it's pretty insane what you guys have accomplished and how well of a job you've done in it.
It's awesome. Well, we always loved Hope. We always played in the men's league out there. We had a lot of friends out there. Every time we'd go out there, it'd always be a great time. And they always had a men's league tournament every year, and you'd see the stands filled. There'd be at least 200 people in the stands, a beer garden packed, and it was always in the back of our mind. But I'll let Tristan elaborate how it all really started when we went on this road trip there.
Yeah, sure.
Before we even get into that, can we elaborate on what the league actually is?
Oh, yeah,
like
real
the people
quick.
that
That's a
don't
good
know,
idea.
because we obviously I'd never really heard of it until my buddy Jacob Smith played for Roslyn. And we actually talked to him. We interviewed him on the podcast before, and it was the first time I've ever heard of this league. So just a little bit of backstory first.
It's kind of weird how it works. So like there's the league, which is the West Coast Senior Hockey League, which is 4 teams, which is Hope, Powell River, Cowichan, and Nanaimo. So Roslyn is technically an independent team, so they have to play 6 games before I think it's like January 6th or something to qualify for Koi Cup. And then they get put against another independent team to pretty much go to Koi Cup since they don't have a league.
Okay.
So we have a league, so we're going to play our own playoffs, and then the winner of our league will eventually go to Koi Cup. The league was stronger back in like the 70s and 80s, and then it dipped off later 2000s before COVID. They lost a lot of teams, ended up all going independent, and then we were the team that pretty much bring the league back. So that was the kind of
That's awesome.
the motive of the other teams to help us get everything
Right,
going.
of course.
So.
Yeah, and then so how did you end up being able to actually execute and make this happen?
Well, I'll just tell the story on like exactly
Yeah.
how we even got the idea. So me and him were in Castlegar, playing this beer league tournament, and like hell of a weekend, just getting drunk every day, pretty much, just playing good hockey. And we met this guy named Kuch who played for the Roslyn Warriors, and he kind of approached me, and he's like, "Hey, would you want to play senior hockey next year with us? Like, we'll fly you out here. You could play, and we'll pay." I think it was like he's like saying like $100 a game or something for like per DM or whatnot.
Right.
And like I'm just kind of like I've never even heard of the Roslyn Warriors in my life. I'm just like, what is this guy talking about, pretty much? And I kind of go to Spink, and I'm like, yeah, this guy says they have a senior team in Roslyn. Like, where's Roslyn? And he's like, I don't even know. And he's like, I don't think that's a thing, man. I think he's just messing with you. I'm like, I don't know either. Because like you can't find anything about this team. Like you look it up, the only thing you could find about it is on Facebook. And then it's like on it's like one Facebook account, and that's it. There's no league, so they just There's zero promotion. And anyway, so like we figure out that it actually is a thing, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll play for you guys. Sure, why not? Sounds fun. Always wanted to play like competitive hockey again, right? So I was excited about it. And then I think it was like the weekend after we go to Hope for the March Madness tournament, or St. Patty's Day tournament. That's what the name of it is. But yeah, we go there, and then yeah, like Dayton was saying, tons of fans, whole towns out there supporting this tournament. And I kind of look at him, he looks at me, and we're just kind of on the same page right off the rip. I'm like, dude, we should just start our own senior team. Like, fuck Roslyn. You know what I mean? So, yeah, fuck those guys.
So how do you even go about doing that? Like, what was the first steps in like acquire? Do you have to acquire?
We
like
is it a big business?
we got put in contact with Todd English, the one of the head ups there with the Powell River Regals. Obviously, a very storied franchise. They're 70+ years in the game. They've won Allen Cup. They have a Canadian banner, and they've won Koi Cup. They've won it all. They've seen it all. They've been international. We got put in contact with him, and he's helped us just through and through. What emails we have to do. We had to go to Hope Council. We had to do all these draft letters, rink approvals, insurance, beer gardens, you name it. Just a lot of emails, a lot of work. Obviously fighting to try to get ice slots. We were really late to the show there. BC Hockey pushed us through. We were really late on the approval. We completely missed the deadline. And me and Tristan kind of looked at each other on the side. We're like, it's not going to happen this year. Like, we were kind of mentally tapped out. And then Todd gave us the call. He's like, hey, boys, like, are you guys making any progress on this? And we looked. I'm like, man, we're pretty close. We should probably just like go through and just grinded for another month there to try to get everything done. Got it done, and then we were playing catch up. The season's about to start, so we go for sponsorships. We have Nathan Spencer at a Hope Local. Huge help. Probably like the savior of the season for sure. He went out, helped with all our sponsors. We did our sponsor packages. Obviously, a lot of community work. You name it. It's been a lot of work to start, but now that we're floating, it's been amazing.
One of the funnest years of hockey I've probably ever had, to be honest with you. It's
it's got to be like
so awesome.
It's got to be crazy seeing both sides of it because you're playing the hockey and you're also doing all the admin. You're seeing everything develop yourselves. Like it's got to be, it's like be a GM mode almost.
It's funny.
I mean, I've seen him. Me and him were stressing out pretty bad. Our home opener, especially him more than me. And you're trying to run everything outside of just hockey as well, right? Like we're trying to make sure our beer garden's ready to go. Our front door girls are there, ready to take tickets. Like all our equipment's there for our sounds working, like you name it, right? It's so much. And then also you have to now strap on your boots and go play a hockey game. It's just like holy crap.
It was crazy.
Man, it's all fun.
That was the most stressful day of hockey I've ever seen.
Well, I don't remember if it was in the home opener or the second game, Spink, but you ended up having a pretty eventful moment out there, correct?
I wouldn't say that. It was good. I mean, like, it was just a stressful day. Like, the home opener, we've done all this work. It's about to translate to paper. Are people going to show up? We marketed it. We had everybody on board. The team was kind of like, we had guys who were on board and guys who didn't really know what to expect. Like, we've been talking so highly of it. So just seeing the transition, like going like 200 people in the beer garden, 500 in the stands, 700 in the rink, like it was packed. Our goal horn like rings your ears out. Like it's the loudest goal horn you'll ever hear. And the second you skate onto that ice, all the stress is gone. You just forget
that goal horn, one heart attack, and was it the heart attack the guy had?
Yeah.
Yeah, like someone was like, you're gonna give someone a heart attack with that goal horn, and then I'm not even joking. Like first period, guy had a heart attack, first goal. It was.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Good thing you had insurance.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was okay, thank God. But
of course, yeah.
And then a little girl got her head split open too. Like it was. Just,
oh my god!
Someone dropped a mug on accident up top. It was kind of bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
No way.
2 ambulances in one game, and it wasn't for a single player.
Like, what's going on at Hope?
No doubt, eh?
That's awesome, dude. I'm super proud. I'd be super proud of that if I were you guys. Bringing hockey life back to that town. Like, it gives people somewhere to go, something to do on the weekend or whatever, right? Like, fuck, that's just awesome.
They're awesome to us too. Like, both ways. Like I'm more than honored to even be in the position right now that I am in with this team. So it's it goes both ways for sure.
Well,
That's
I mean,
amazing, boys.
you guys, like you said, like all the work you had to do, and you were doing this all like you mentioned earlier, working directly with people in the community. So you guys made it very clear you were willing to give everything you could to this, and the community basically seems like they're perfectly reciprocating it. So you guys deserve every bit of the success you're having, not just on the ice, but just with the franchise in general. And obviously the winning has probably been a nice touch on top of everything.
Oh,
yeah.
huge.
It's awesome.
It's crazy, man, having the mayor come on board and just he just reps us every meeting, every time he gets up on the mic for an event in town, like we're in the stands, he just loves talking about us. He's amazing. He used to be with our team back in the 2003 season. So
oh, no way.
Yeah, he has original ties, and just the fans and the amount of drives to Hope, it all paid off, and it's exciting, honestly. It's great to see.
That's awesome, man.
And all we asked were the boys to just buy in with what we were trying to show them. We're trying to like tell them about this, and like the arena's going to be packed. Like it's all free to play hockey. We pride ourselves in being like one of the few teams probably in the whole province that's free to play. The players don't pay a dime. Hotels,
that's crazy. I did not know that.
Everything's free. Gear. We have gloves. We have bags. We have 2 sets of jerseys, like fully like.
Getting a third.
Everything.
Getting a third set too.
Yeah, for Rambo.
Is that the Rambo ones? Yeah, dude. I was gonna say, because I'm pretty confident I'm gonna be at the Rambo night. That's gonna be my first Icebreakers game. So
that's gonna be big.
That's gonna be a good one.
I'm pumped.
Global
the jerseys are
coming
sick.
to that too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Global News is coming to that one too.
No shot.
Yeah. Mark Madriga. Wow. Huge Rambo fan.
Yeah.
Mark Madriga.
Oh yeah.
She'll be good.
That's awesome. When is that? So tell the people, when is that? Advertise it right now. Give me a pitch.
Well, you guys got this weekend too, no?
January.
The secret is out. With millions of younger-looking customers across the country, Plexiderm is one of the most highly sought-after products on the market. It visibly shrinks under eye bags and smooths out crow's feet in minutes, and the effects last up to 10 hours. Influencers love it, magazines feature it, and people just can't get enough of it. As a matter of fact, Elle Magazine gave it an Editor's Choice Award as Best Instant Wrinkle Filler for 2025. In as little as 10 minutes, Plexiderm reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and those dreaded under-eye bags. So yes, you can look years younger in minutes, and the effects last for hours. No surgery, no gimmicks, just results. The best news, you can try Plexiderm for only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Don't wait. Order Plexiderm today. Visit plexiderm.com/special. That's plexiderm.com/special. Paid for by Sheer Science.
Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Shopify is the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret secret, with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts go abandoned and way more sales going through. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period for 3 months at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
What, these games? 16th, 17th, and then 16th, January 31st is Rambo night versus Nanaimo. It's our last game of the regular season. Right where we started. We started the season against Nanaimo and we ended against Nanaimo. So
I think this weekend would be worth coming out to watch too. Like this weekend's going to be a bloodbath. Small rink, 2 big teams, lots of history. Well, not lots of history, but little history, enough history that it'll definitely be some fireworks in the barn that night. So
2 teams that hate each other. Absolutely hate each other.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that, man. It's been incredible watching. Yeah, I can't wait to get out to a game and see it in person. So I'm really looking forward to that. Another thing I wanted to ask is, obviously Senior A, the recruitment process, very, very different from a typical junior hockey process, what we're used to. So obviously you guys are both very, very well connected and in the hockey community. So how did the recruitment go? How did you convince certain guys? I mean, there's some guys where I'm like, how the hell did they get in touch with this guy? And then there's other ones that are pretty obvious that you guys played with or for Mission. But
let's see. So we hosted a tryout at the start of the season, and we really didn't get many players. Like, there wasn't many people signed up. It's obviously August. It's a weird time. People don't really know what it was. We didn't really promote too much. It was kind of like a get what we get type of thing. We picked up a couple players, which we already knew previously, like Tate Roulette, Clayton Schroeder, like Sever. We knew those guys before, and they came out. Kale, like those guys all made it out of tryouts. And then it was just convincing all the other good players that we knew to get on board. Like, hey, we got this vision. Like, it's free to play. You get to play in front of like at least 500 fans a game. We didn't know what to expect. We said at least 500. We have beer gardens. Everything's covered. We only have to go to the island 6 times or whatever it was. We get a chance to put a provincial banner up in the rink.
You got to convince guys to come to the island, paid for trip to fucking go play hockey and
drink beers.
And drink beers. A
lot of drinking beers. Yeah, that's another story of why our team's so good now. It's because of a one bad night.
Yeah.
What do you call it? And then after that, obviously being well connected, we talk to a lot of people. We know a lot of people, and just sourcing options, and Delorme, Hayden Delorme, pretty much a gift given to us. He was coming back from Saskatchewan. He plays in all the native tournaments out there, and he ended up moving back to BC and reached out to Tivers on our team. And Tivers pitched it to us hey, we have Hayden Delorme, who wants to play. What do you think? I'm like, oh, buddy, instantly, let's go.
Sold.
He was so hard to play against back in the day, and getting Mackenzie White, who obviously won a ring with the Dub. Great player, absolute dog out there. Guy just loves running body.
Blake Bonner,
Gavin Giesbrick too, who just fresh out of the BCHL, captain of Lake Couch, and who lives on the island too. That's a whole other story. Lake Couch tried to pillage him off us, and we already had him signed.
That's awesome.
And then Dylan
amazing.
Tonks, obviously a good friend of ours who went to Thailand and played with us, and ever since junior, that kid, man, he's just been insane for us. At least he's good for 3 goals a game, no problem.
So much better now.
Quick sidebar about Tonks Takats, because obviously we played with him in Mission, and you guys were never really the closest of friends back then, and now all of a sudden you're insanely tight. The one game in White Rock. So how did that end up happening? You guys just sit down for a beer one day and
honestly, pretty much. I mean, we went to Whistler. That was kind of the first trip. We just talked. I mean, he was wrong for some things and I was wrong for some things. We hashed it out, apologized, ended up fucking becoming pretty good buddies now. So it's great. And then with the team too, it's he's one guy I know will always tell me the truth, and he knows I'll do the same to him too. So it's your biggest it's a good asset to have someone that's very honest with you, right? So
oh yeah, absolutely. And he's a hell of a player. So
exactly.
That's huge. Awesome.
Sure.
Well, I honestly don't. Joe, do you got something?
What's the vision for the Icebreakers, boys? Seriously.
Nothing less than a BC banner in that rink, man. Nothing
literally.
Koi Cup,
that's
and then
it.
host Koi Cup, and then hopefully an Allen Cup one day. That'd be something else.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not
That'd be
stopping.
great.
We're only gonna get better even next year.
I think I got 5
Well,
years.
you guys
in me.
said you patched it together this year, and all of a sudden it's this huge thing. So just think, you guys had a full off season. You guys got so much ahead of you. So I'm excited to see where the team goes and everything.
Well, yeah, same with us too, and same with your guys' podcast. I think you guys are going to hit it big here real soon. So keep going.
Thanks, buddy.
We got it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, too bad Global News is going. We won't be the biggest media source covering the Rambo night.
Yeah, literally. Well, yeah.
It's gonna be
one of the most
That's
important
okay.
ones, though.
Sorry, guys,
You guys have the good
followers.
audience.
There we go. Yeah. Thank you.
Targeted audience, right?
How does the Allen Cup work? I don't know much. I know the Koi Cup's just the BCs, but how does the Allen work?
Invite
It's
only.
invite. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
So Powell
there's
And where
River,
is that?
Powell River's going this year to represent BC, win or lose. So if they somehow lose in the first round, they still represent BC.
Oh wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
they got asked,
7-year-old
I think, at the
franchise.
beginning of the season, and they asked Tristan if he wanted to join too, but I'm not sure if.
I haven't heard anything from them for a while. I don't think they like me too much anymore.
Sick.
Awesome, boys. Well,
Where is
yeah,
that?
I mean,
Newfoundland this year.
No shot.
that
That's
would've been so
cool.
fucking sick.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going for the
Um,
Koi, man. That's like it's Koi or bust. Like we don't want.
Where's the
nothing,
Koi
man.
this year?
Dawson Creek.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's. But it'll be good. It'll be
That's a
fun.
hike. Oh, it's
We
still
win,
going to be
they'll be worth it,
unbelievable.
boys.
Yeah, I got no doubt you guys will be there. Is it what, best of 3, 5, 7 playoffs?
I think round 1 is best of 3, round 2 is best of 5, and then the winner of us goes to the Koi Cup, and then I'm not sure how the qualifier for Roslyn obviously has to play someone for a qualifier.
Right.
We're not sure how that's all gonna work. Like maybe I don't know if Powell River is gonna play them, or we have to play them, or they play a CI team, or if Fort St. John declares to go, that's another one that could impede it.
Right.
But obviously, it's the winner of our league, the winner of the CI, which is Quesnel, Williams Lake,
Up
Terrace,
North
that
League, yeah.
league. And then you have Dawson Creek as the host. And I don't think Fort St. John would declare. I think they're the bottom of their league, so I'm not sure if they declared or not. But yeah, you kind of just gotta wait and see. BC Hockey has to make a ruling on that here pretty soon.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we'll definitely be watching along, and yeah, like we're so excited for you guys, like we've said. But I don't really have anything else left to ask. Like I'll probably open it up to you guys at the end. But Joe, do you have anything related to this you want to ask before?
No, I got nothing. I want a lid though. I want one of those hats Spink's got on
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, there's
fucking
a-
sick
You guys
merch.
up.
There's
I'll
lots
let
of
him get the other ones, dude.
Maybe we'll get you guys a Jungle Hockey Pod jersey.
Oh my
Wow.
god, that's sick.
Be pretty dirty.
Isn't that fucking white one nice, dude?
We got
That's sick.
four different hats. We got 2 different toques. We got 3 jerseys. We got you name it, man. My garage is just filled with
Maybe
stuff.
we should get a Jungle Hockey X fucking
Right on the
Hope
side?
Icebreakers lid right on the side there.
Yeah,
That's
there
what I
we
was
go.
thinking.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that'd be
Fucking
something.
nice.
It's crazy.
Fucking nice, man.
It's not expensive to get like anything going. Like all these teams, when you have these kids paying $10,000, $12,000 a year, you should have absolutely everything under the sun with
Oh
that price.
god, yeah, man.
If we're
You know what
funding
the
a
biggest
whole season,
problem?
if we're funding a whole season off sponsorship alone and gate sales and stuff, and we can afford to give our guys gloves, they need a new helmet, they get a new helmet. If you want a hat, 2 hats, 3 hats, you need a bag, whatever you need. If we're able to do that, being nonprofit, not making like any player fees, like it's insane. And we
Yeah,
know how much
that's
insurance
incredible.
costs.
You know
Like-
what I noticed with
It's
the
not
pitch,
much.
like my biggest issue with it is like fuck, me and him go to an Outlaws game and their presentation is just garbage. Like there's no energy in the rink. There's zero
Yeah,
energy.
yeah.
Like I know the KI does a lot better job. There's a lot of programs in the KI do a lot better jobs. But even White Rock, when I played there was like their presentation's garbage. They don't have a horn. They don't have the music in the rink's not like it's this little things like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just tiny little attention to
100%.
detail, and I think it really affects their attendance and stuff. And no beer garden, I think, is a big one too. That kills it for sure.
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. Obviously with that being said, that's a team issue and a funding issue. Because you got like in Mission, the guys running the volunteer side of things are doing everything in their power, but they're limited to their resources, right? So it's I think at the end of the day, it comes back to the teams or the league, either or. But yeah, I think you're pretty spot on with most of that.
Well, yeah, in a 6:45 slot, what guy doesn't want to go to an Outlaws game and have a beer? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah,
they got to
There's
really
no excuse for no beer.
cater
garden
to their
there.
slot time right here. So
Exactly, man. 100%.
Yeah, we
Well,
want to work with these people too, like maybe a couple like franchises in the page, and just try to just go in there and tell them what they need to do. It's really not hard to get a loud horn, have the music proper, like have your like our players first intermission, they go around there throwing hats into the stands. It's given back to the fans, right? Like we have
Yeah,
merch
absolutely,
tables,
man.
we have the puck toss where we give away a $400 stick every night. We have a game day sponsor. Like it all, like instead of lining your pockets, you could be giving it back to the community, making it a desirable place to play. Like
I
we
think
wanted
that's just
Hope to
it,
be the
Spink.
spot.
You just touched on
100%.
it. Is just lining your pockets, right? Like that. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, that's kind of a lot of people are in the game for money, and they're not really. That's where I'm so excited for you guys is giving back. Like you just touched on it there, but like guys are just in it to line their pockets because they know that hockey's a big money sport. Like especially in Canada, you're gonna make money. You guys know probably the amount coming in, the amount coming out. Like, but like people just want to. I think it's more so people just want to make that money, make that dough for themselves, and it's kind of. I don't know if it's selfish or if it's like another word for it, but like greedy. But it's just. I think that you touched on it perfectly.
And that's that's where the unsanctioned side comes in, and these guys are just lining their pockets with these garbage camps, these 3-on-3 tournaments. That's like non-sanctioned. Like they're calling it AAA hockey. Like these kids wouldn't even make the midget A1 team in Mission back in the day. Like that's
brutal.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
These parents are just slapping money, and it's politics to the max. And like the only people lining the pockets are the owners and the coaches.
Yeah.
Like, they're throwing coaches who have no business
Yeah.
coaching anything thousands of dollars to teach these kids. It makes no sense.
It's insane. Yeah, I mean, just to touch on that, Spink. I mean, me and Jelly, for example, middle of the season, like middle, I think it was right when I got back from Thailand. I get like an email from this guy. Not gonna name his name or anything, but anyways, he asked me to coach his team or whatever, and it's in that PHL, that PHL league or whatnot. And I've never coached in my life. Never coached in my life, right? So just think of how ludicrous this looks to me. He's like, "Yeah, I want you to be head coach." I'm like, "What? U18 head coach. I'm 21 years old. I've never coached in my life. Like, are you serious right now?" And you know what? I took it. I was like, sure. Like, I've always wanted to coach. Why not? Go in there and do it. And you know what? The things I've seen through that unsanctioned side of hockey is just some of the greasiest stuff that it shouldn't even be allowed in it. Honestly, I can't even believe it exists. I don't even know how we got to this point, to be completely honest.
Can you speak on that at all, or is that
I'm
just
going to
kind of
speak on it? Yeah, let's go right into it. So yeah, the first year I did it, it was actually not that bad. I thought it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. I ended up getting, I wouldn't say screwed over, but stiffed on a large sum of money. Same with Jelly. Not that it was that big of a deal. That part didn't bother me much. But then seeing how much these kids pay and what they're promised in these contracts, because I see their player contracts and what they're promising with the program. And they're like promising like 2 refs, 2 linesmen each game. They're promising X amount of games per year. Obviously like jerseys, bags, gloves, you name it, helmets. And you know what, like about half of that stuff is probably fulfilled, if that. And I mean, it got even worse the second year I did it. We ended up actually canceling the season halfway through in like Christmas because the owner stole $50,000 from so this guy had a team. I'm not even gonna name his name, but you all know who he is. Starts with an M. Has a team in Alberta, unsanctioned team. And he also owned the team in the PHL, which then I took over as coach. And he ended up like straight up canceling the season halfway through. And like they did the math, like the other guy that was like affiliated ownership, he did the math and there was like $50,000 missing. Ice hadn't been paid for 3 months. Rink's like coming to me like as the coach, like, "Hey, like you guys haven't paid us in 3 months." Like I'm like, "What?" I'm like, I call the guy and you're like, "What's going on, man? Like why isn't the ice paid? Like what are we doing here?" And it just it kind of just spiraled from there. And we ended up having to cancel the season. Pretty much these parents spent 15 grand ahead and they got half a season, promised about half the games, practices gone. Their kids can't have anywhere to play now because they're past the deadline. Like it was
that
brutal.
must cause so many kids to quit.
Terrible, dude. Terrible.
Like, how do you even lace up the boots for anyone else in mid-season? Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
No, exactly right. And I mean, parents too. That's the people I kind of noticed a pattern with these unsanctioned leagues. It's like it's the same kind of parent that doesn't know much about hockey, and doesn't like understand like they just
Wants
don't
the best for their
understand
kid, though.
how it works, if that makes any sense. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's the best way I
exactly.
can
But
describe it, really. But
yeah,
it's a
you're
pattern.
right, Joe. It's just people wanting the best for their kids, but exactly, and then they don't know, and then they get fucking ripped off and taken advantage of for trying
Exactly,
to do
and that
something good for their kid. Yeah,
yeah, and you know what? These outlaw leagues too, even just like the way the league runs it, it's terrible. Like I've seen hits and stuff where like you do in minor hockey, man, you're gone for 10, 15 games, and these kids are getting 4-minute penalties. And I'm like, holy crap, man! Like, this is insane. Like, I could go on for days about this, but yeah, like I remember this one instance in Calgary. My team had a full blown line brawl out there. The ref just gives everyone 4 minutes for roughing. Double minors for roughing, throws them in the box. They come out and do it again. Turns into a bigger brawl. Parents are fucking fighting in the stands. One of the parents shoves one of our moms, and then it just it
Oh,
was
man.
an ugly situation. Ugly situation.
God.
Yeah.
that's
But
fucking insane.
yeah,
That's good to shed light on, though, man.
Yeah, dude, 100%. Yeah, thank you, honestly, for talking about it.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I could do a whole nother podcast with you guys on this topic, but yeah, there's I could go into details, but yeah, it's just there's a lot, and I don't know. It needs to someone definitely needs some eyes on it for sure. So
Yeah,
people are
absolutely.
aware, right? So
Yeah.
For sure. Well, I gotta get running in a couple minutes. Is there anything else, Joe, you had to ask? Or like you guys can keep going too. Like without me, it's not a huge deal. But is there like anything else you guys want to talk about? Any stories like you must tell or anything like that?
Anything to wrap up the pod here, yeah, because I know Owen's got to get out of here quick. So,
Yes, it's not a huge deal. I'm okay.
I don't know. We just wanna be a reason why kids keep playing hockey. Everyone seems to either after high school, after midget, they'll quit. After junior, they'll quit. Like if they don't go college, don't go pro, they'll play beer league maybe, and then there's a lot of talent that just gets wasted. We wanted to make sure like these kids can still play and have fun. And like every experience I've had with Hope smokes every junior experience and every experience I've ever had in hockey. So
agreed.
there's always a better option out there, and like this is a great start. And like we're not like all stars or anything. We're not like unreal players. We never played in the BC or anything, but hockey's taken us so many places. We've been offered to go to Thailand and play for free. We've been to Thailand and played for free. We've been to Germany in tournaments. Like it just opens up all these doors, and you meet
Yeah.
friends. And the hockey community is way bigger than you'll ever think. It's not just your hometown. It's not just BC. It's not just Canada. It's worldwide. And when you go over to a place like Thailand, where the hockey skill is like obviously their national teams are getting better, but they have guys like this coming in this tournament and making their tournament look that much better. You meet
Yeah.
friends and you get offered to go, oh, do you guys want to go to play in Malaysia in an inline tournament? Do you want to go to Hong Kong and play in the Super League? Like all these
Yeah.
options just come out. You didn't even know they existed. It's been unreal. It's taken us so many places, and our parents did it for a reason, and just building like friendships for life, honestly.
Yeah.
that's awesome, dude.
Hell of a message, dude. Fucking well
It's
said.
unreal.
Well said.
Fucking snap. That's perfect, man. I don't even want to fucking continue from there. That's exactly what
What
I
do you got,
wanted
Tristan?
to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tristan, give me something inspirational here.
Yeah, I mean, Spink kind of hit the fucking nail on the head there. I mean, yeah, like the amount of people you meet through hockey is just unbelievable. Like the amount of friends I've made out of this country, in third world countries, in the States and Germany and stuff, and just like hearing their stories and like actually getting to know them as people. Like hockey's given me, myself and Dayton, so many opportunities to meet great people and experience other cultures, and it's awesome that we can do this with hockey, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's I mean, he already kind of hit it right on the head there, but yeah, that's kind of my take on it. So
Awesome.
Love it.
No, that's great, dude. Well, boys, thank you guys both so much. Really glad we finally got to do this. Can't wait to get out to an Icebreakers game, and yeah, that was awesome. Just thank you guys so much for your time here. You guys are the best, so appreciate it, fellas.
appreciate
Can't
you
wait to
guys
see you
too.
guys there.
Awesome. Thanks,
Fuck
boys.
You guys.
Do you need some new gym gear and want to give back to the community at the same time? Aperio Athletics has you covered with 5% of all profits going towards the Canadian Mental Health Association. Sign up for their rewards program and receive $5 off your next order. Use code JUNGLE15 to get 15% off your first order. I got this brand new hoodie sent to me from Aperio Athletics, and I am absolutely loving it. I've been wearing it every single day. The quality is incredible, very nice and warm. It's perfect. And I'm just absolutely loving it. They sent me a shirt too, also very nice and breathable material. It's very high quality stuff. So thanks to Joel over at Aperio Athletics for that. And visit the Aperio Athletics online store at aperioathletics.com to claim the benefits and rewards waiting for you. Be sure to follow them on Instagram and TikTok at Aperio_athletics to be the first to know of all the latest product releases and exclusive offers. Thank you so much to Dayton Spink and Tristan Takats for that interview. Had a great time sitting down and talking with those guys. Obviously, to guys from Mish, we kind of got to know growing up a bit. And what they're doing is in Hope is pretty special. I've been really impressed by it. And like you said a couple times, really proud of those guys for what they've accomplished.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like the fact that they're getting 800 people, they got the beer garden going, they're selling all this merch. Like it's insane, and it's a not-for-profit
too. Like,
sick merch.
If you're looking for a sick hat that like nobody else is gonna have, fucking go get a Hope Icebreakers hat. Like,
dude, you get one of the burgundy ones.
Yeah, I want a white one. I want like a beige one.
Yeah, I want a white one too. The white ones are sick.
Yeah.
They're all sick. But yeah, man. So I don't think there's anything else too crazy on the rumor mill. Do you kind of maybe want to jump into reviewing the KI's major headlines? I have a couple things I'll mention quick while you're getting set up, but just kind of go over, I don't know, the last team of the week, 3 stars, standings, what you're thinking moving forward here, whatever.
Sure.
But a couple things to mention. So Merritt, they've been on fire lately, first of all, but they did have 2 pretty crazy losses. So they made a trade for Cohen Obuck, and he just left for the VI. I think he went to Campbell River or something. And then Stephen Foster, the Fraser Valley line, is no more. He left and went to Portage College of the AC.
Mid-year.
Mid-year.
Wow.
And he was like one of their top scorers. I mean, Lawless has been leading the way, but he was up there. But they made quite a few moves at the deadline. They got 2 mutants from the MJ, I think, who fought each other earlier in the season in the MJ, sick. I believe. And so they got a scary, tough decor. They got some big boys up front as well. Like, they're a proper built KI team, and they're looking good. And Joe Spokane lately, they have been incredible. They spanked Nelson the other night. They are very clearly a playoff team, and you see they sent the KI sniper his own customized jersey.
Yeah, I saw that. That's fucking unreal. That's such good. That Spokane is just like, if there's a way to conduct your social media,
sick, dude.
It's like perfect, man. It's perfect by Spokane. Like, that's amazing. That's like being in touch with like what's going on with your players and like the league and everything. Like, we're like probably not like the most official news group, but like me and Owen, our pod talks about the league probably the most. And then there's also like these other like influencer accounts like Rants and Sniper that are doing great stuff. Like, people are interacting with this stuff way more than like a KI
Rants. Yeah, Rants, Sniper, and KI Updated. All 3 of those accounts are unbelievable. Check them out if you're not already. They're awesome.
Exactly. So it's good to see that they're actually acknowledging that they exist and not just like trying to shove them under the carpet or whatever. And Levi Astle has 70 points on in 36 games. He's fallen below his 2-point per game pace, but I just thought I'd throw that in there as well.
Oh no. That's insane. While you're mentioning that, is Brady Magarol still right behind him?
Yep. Guess what the gap is though?
Oh, it's probably pretty big, but I feel like Magarol probably has quite a few more goals.
I haven't even checked how many goals he's got. He's under goal per game still. Barely. 29 and 34.
Yeah, I did post a clip, Joe. I don't know if you saw it. Beaver Valley and Grand Forks the other night. Beaver Valley 7-3 victory over Grand Forks. They fucking they pounded them in that one. But Joe, right before, so Brady Magarol scored just a ridiculous goal. Like I didn't even know he shot the puck, and it was like it was one of the sickest releases I've ever seen in like the jungle. Like it was gross. And then like the next play after, there was a big hit on Ben Edwards on Grand Forks, and I believe a clean hit. Personally, it was a good hard hit. I haven't seen Ben Edwards ever go down like that on a hit before. I was pretty surprised by that. He's, one of the tougher guys in the league. And then eventually, guys went to stand up for him, and a massive fight started. And there was guys fucking like just punch. There was one guy like punching the shit out of a guy while he was on the ground. I think Jace Cool, like Grand Forks captain, got like a 3 to 5 game suspension before. I think it was 3, but it was madness. So check out that clip if you didn't already. It was pretty fucking funny.
Oh, and I didn't realize there's someone tied for goals with Magrill.
Is it Chase Campbell?
Chase Campbell, 29 and 30.
He's
on
ridiculous.
He's an 07.
Ridiculous. Yeah, he's a rookie.
He's a rookie. 29 goals in 30 games. Like, are you fucking kidding
man.
me?
He's been unbelievable.
Well, Owen, you want me to get into the team of the week here? We can.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, start reviewing it. I think. Last thing. Sorry, Joe. There was a trade that came in late because a player was at the World Juniors. Lucas Svirich from Spokane got traded to Quesnel. I actually forget who for. My bad, but he was playing for Croatia in the World Juniors, so it got announced like a week or so after the deadline, and people were kind of confused. But yeah, that's why.
Okay. Yeah, you can't trade a guy when he's in Croatia, I guess.
I don't think he was in Croatia, but he's playing for Croatia.
Or playing for Croatia. Sorry, wherever the fuck he was. Yeah. Anyways, not 3 stars of the week. Team of the week: Diego Kazak of the Quesnel River Rush, 5 points, all assists in 2 games, 4 assists in their 4-3 overtime win. Forward for the Quesnel River Rush, played an average of 26 minutes a night for those 2 games as a forward. Is ridiculous. Jed Patola's been on a fucking tear recently.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit.
2 goals and 3 assists in 2 games. Playing very well. I came back from injury this year and has just never looked back. Played an average of 17 minutes and was +5. Wasn't on the ice for a goal against in a 5-0 win and a 7-3 win over the Leafs, and so respectively. Really, really good numbers from him over the last week. And then some guy that's deep in my memory vault, Owen, played for the Rosal Grizzlies at the very start of my 20-year-old year and ended up going to Golden. Cooper Thompson had 2 goals and 4 points in 2 games against the Leafs in a 6-1 win. And then who did they play in their second game? It doesn't say who they played in their second game. Basically had 4 points in 2 games, 2 goals. Good week for him. And then also we're moving on to the defense side of things. Sorry, just let me scroll there. Kieran Debo. I don't know how to say his last name. I think it's Debo. I don't know. Kamloops Storm defenseman. Assisted on the 3-1 goal, and then the game-winning goal against Hunter Mile in a 6-3 victory. He scored the overtime winner in a 5-4 final against Columbia Valley, so that would be 3 points in 2 games for him. And then Logan Finley and Crescent Valley, 2 of their goals. He had 2 of their goals in a 6-3 loss to Grand Forks. There must not have been that many good defense because he only had 2. He had 2 goals, but they lost 6-3 against Grand Forks. 21 points in 28 games this year.
Picking a D 3 stars is really hard sometimes with the PJ.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And then goalie Jaden Jakubowski, Spokane Braves, 40 save shutout against the Ferdy Ghost Riders in a 1-0 win. Owen. Including 18 shots in the 3rd period. He had to stop. So really, really good performance. Only 1 game played, but still worth the team of the week. There's your KI team of the week this week. And then Owen, we'll run into the standings. Kamloops is still in first place in the KI, 56 points in 36 games played with a record of 27-1, 1-1. 1-1 being their overtime record. Oh, and Revelstoke 1 point behind with 2 games in hand. I don't know if you saw their post. They renamed the President's Cup to a sponsored cup.
Yes,
Don't know
I
if
did
you
see
saw
that.
I don't really know what that like. It's just like slapping a logo, I guess, on the
Yeah, it's really not. I don't think it's a big deal. It's pretty
yeah.
common.
I think it's pretty. Yeah, Revelstoke 2 games back, 2 points back, or 1 point back with 2 games played in hand. Sorry. Then third place would be Kimberly with 53 points in 35 games. Another game in hand, 1 game in hand on Kamloops. And then 1 point behind them is Beaver Valley with 52 in 34 games played. Grand Forks is coming up on them in the division, Owen. Only a 5 point gap. Grand Forks has played 2 more games though.
Wow.
Grand Forks has played 2 more games though, so don't hold your breath on that. And then you can never really count out Princeton.
Oh shit! Yeah, true.
As
the
well.
only reason I want to see Grand Forks win is because I want Grand Forks Spoke in the first round and then Grand Forks BV in the second round.
That'd be good.
Like those are the matchups I want to see. That's why. Not that I want Beaver Valley to finish second or anything. I actually Beaver Valley I think might be the favorite. Like it's I don't know, dude. It's so hard to predict a favorite outside of that like top 6 teams. Like they're all so good.
Mm-hmm. Like any one of those teams could lose. Sorry.
Exactly, but yeah, those are those are the matchups I kind of want to see in that little division. So that's the only reason I'm saying that.
I think that's fair. Yeah, Princeton 4 points back of Revelstoke in the Bill, or not the Bill. Is it the Bill? Yeah, it's the Bill Olhausen division. And then Kelowna another 3 points behind Princeton as well with a game in hand. Merritt's been the hottest team in the league recently, though. I don't know if you saw that, Owen. They've been doing really, really well. Higher points percentage in the last 10 than Revelstoke and Quesnel is also up there as well. And then Beaver Valley and Grand Forks also at 800 points percentage. Yeah, Merritt 8-0-2 in their last 10. So only dropped a total of 2 points in their last 10 games.
And then Quesnel and Williams Lake have both been on absolute tears lately. They both clinched playoff spots as well.
Yeah, Quesnel 8-1-1 in their last 10, and then Williams Lake 8-2 in their last 10 as well. They mentioned Williams Lake in the power rankings, by the way. They're just listed at the very bottom, also at .808. What is it? Points percentage. We can move to points, Owen. Nothing's really changed that much when it comes to points. We'll talk about we talked about Levi Astle, Brady Magro, Liam Monroe, 56 points. Will Bell and Noah Paulson round out the top 5 with 55 and 54 points. Goal scorers, Owen. I liked throwing in the goal scorers because you can get a lot of goals but not get assists as well.
Yeah.
I feel like that's important to mention. Brady Magro. That's why I was surprised with Chase Campbell because I've never really seen him on I guess got to scroll down a little bit to see him, but
he's just played less games.
Yeah, he's only played 30 games and he's got 29 goals. So I mean, arguably more impressive than Brady Magro. 29
that's the
goals
first time
and
he's been
34.
below all year.
Yeah, he's been above.
When Campbell's doing that in second moves with barely any help, dude.
Exactly, which is crazy. Liam Monroe, 26 goals this year. Tegan Mullen as well with 26 goals on Kamloops. He's having a good year. And then Mission-born Noah Lawless, 25 goals. Owen.
He's been on a tear.
He's been doing very, very well.
Tear, dude.
Yeah. I mean, when we're talking about goalie stats, I mean, it's going to be hard to beat unless Den Besson kind of throws it away at the end here. If we're talking statistics wise, he's a lot. I think he's 13 percentage points higher, and he's throwing up stats like I had my 20 year as an 18 bomb.
That's crazy.
He's doing very, very well, especially on a Fernie team who, isn't even
struggled early.
Yeah, struggled a lot early, right? I mean,
he's made them a contender, bro.
13 wins, four losses, 3 shutouts, 192 goals against, and a .937 save percentage. I mean, stats speak for themselves there with the goalie. I mean, we can talk about also Adam Kilisevich
on the Kimberly Dynamiter. She's also having a good year, but this is just a reference point. He's the other 07 that's kind of competing up there. 23 games played, 16 wins, 4 losses. He's only at a 922 with a 224 goals against average, which are amazing numbers. But Den Dustin is just like a leap ahead. Yeah, big gap. So I'd be proud of those numbers if I was him. I mean, doing very, very well. And then Austin Seibel I think he had a shutout the other night. 924 save percentage with a 248 goals against average. The man between the pipes and Revy right now, and then Revy's backup as well. Revelstoke's always had good goaltending. I mean, speak for myself. So
yeah.
Will Stewart with the coming in at 5th. This is just sorted by goals against average. I sorted by save percentage, and Brenner Fife pops up as well for Kamloops there. But we're talking about the same guys over and over again at the tops here. Your boy Dawson Groen is just outside the top 5 with a 3. I mean, his numbers are unreal. 356 goals against average, not good. Team stat though, almost a 920 on.
That's insane.
With those goals, that goal against
is like
very
100 miles struggling to ice a full roster every game. Like
very impressed with that. So I mean,
he's been unreal.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my goalie talk for the KI, Owen. I mean, I don't really have much else to talk about.
All good, man.
No crazy score lines, really. I'm just looking back. Like, Beer Valley beat Spokane 6-0. Just the usual, though. Spoke spanked Nelly. You talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too outrageous coming out of the KI, so.
All good, man. Well, I'll jump us into the PJ then. Joe, unfortunately, we need to talk about the Mission City Outlaws. Their 15-game heater has come to an end. They lost 5-2 to the Surrey Knights and followed it up with a 7-0 loss at home against Cloverdale HC. So they've 2 losses and down 12-2 in their last 2 games. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but I am sure it is temporary and will be turned around very soon. I can't see that continuing. Not saying that they're going to go on undefeated the rest of the year.
For the PJ, Owen, what's the point of doing good in the regular season?
Home advantage, I guess, and early round matchups. Like, I don't know. In tier 2, especially, like, you want to be the 1 or the 2 seed, because I would North End could, if Davidson tries really fucking hard, North End could do some damage. But you want to be the 1 seed, I guess, at least, right? So
when in the KI, when we played for our spots in the regular season, you were just thinking about that fucking travel. Like, those off days, the travel was horrible, man. Like, especially, like, I remember Game 7 against Princeton. Like, we lost Game 6 at home. Like, we came home a day early, came home, lost Game 6, and we were just like, fuck, we got to get on a bus and go 8 hours tomorrow to go to fucking Princeton. Yeah. And it just sucked. Like, you just wanted that Game 7 at home. And I was just wondering, like, if it's that important, or if it's just more so just like,
I would say you want home ice. You want home ice, and it's I mean, for those top teams, I would say they're hoping for probably end the series in 5 games, right? And not have to, or 4 or 5 games, right? Not have to go back there. So you don't want to go back a second time, especially a third time.
Third time fucking sucks.
Yeah. So, but Joe, and all of a sudden, I believe I mentioned to you that Abbotsford had the easiest schedule I've ever seen. All of a sudden, Mission only up 4 points on Abbotsford.
Fuck.
Up 7 on Cloverdale. Cloverdale is a game at hand. I think
15-game heater doesn't get you that far ahead. Like,
well, not with the start they had. They were like looking like they were going to be the 6th seed early. So, yeah, but I would say, those top 6 teams are clearly the top 6 teams. Maybe even the top. Port Moody's playing some unreal hockey lately, though. Shout out to them. And as for the rest of the Harold Britton, I mean, White Rock, Aldergrove, we all know what's going to happen there. North Van, Surrey. Again, I said Lucas Davidson could do some damage, but I really think Surrey will take care of them. I think Surrey's a very, very good team. I do think Mission will still finish 3rd and end up playing Port Moody in that first round. Port Moody is a tough rink to play away to because it's Olympic size and they, kind of build their team towards that and use it to their advantage. Yeah, so I don't love playing Port Moody for Mission, to be completely honest, but any of those top 6 teams are, pretty good teams. Anyone could realistically beat anyone. Obviously White Rock and Surrey are the clear-cut favorites, but I really do think anyone could beat anyone with those top 6. And then as for Abbotsford Clovey, they've had some really good games back and forth lately. I think Abbotsford is the better team. I just have a feeling they'll be able to get it done, but you never know. Cloverdale it's very even. Cloverdale, guys like Carter Nalen that can step up. I think Abby's got a little more on the back end probably, but you never know. We'll see what happens. I'm really excited for playoff hockey this year in the PJ. And then moving over to Tier 1, Richmond is they clinched first in the Tom Shaw Conference, which is insane. They're 20 points ahead of Ridge, who's in second. Ridge been playing unbelievably. That Matthews Bureau's trade has worked out great for them. Not that they didn't have to trade away some very good players, but they needed that top end scoring. They had the depth, and he's provided that. He's been lights out so far for them, and they're just really clicking. Ken Duso has been incredible in net. Delta's been sliding, and I have no idea where Greedy Linton is. No idea where he is. I've heard he's hurt, but I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced that he's going to be back. I hope he is, for the sake of the league. He's best player in the league, in my opinion. Him or Yoon. But yeah, I hope he comes back. That's what I want to see, but I don't know. Hopefully we find out soon. I hope he's back. But yeah, it's been a while. And Chilliwack, I think, that ends up finishing in the 3 seed, which is perfect because then you'll likely get an unreal second round matchup, because I do think those top 4 are quite a step above those next 4. Not that those next 4 teams won't win games in playoff series, but they're not going to win a series. So Richmond, Burnaby, that's Richmond in 4. Kintoro on Burnaby could save 1 game, but I really maybe Richmond in 5. But Poco Ridge, again, same thing. Poco has been playing some very good hockey lately, to be completely honest. And I actually do think the Bureau's trade benefited them, not just in the future, but I think it benefited them now. And Bureau's is a top 10 player in the league. So to say that sounds crazy, but Poco has top end guys with guys like Marcus Jack. Lucas Baxter's a good player. Austin Pavin's been great. Tate Humphreys is arguably the best defenseman in the league as well. They have those top end guys. So I think this trade, Apizada was a hell of a player already. He's a top 6 forward easily. And then the other guys they get, they moved Bahia off to Surrey for futures, but those other 2, Graveline and Kalinowski, have both been playing. And as far as I know, they look good. But yeah, so I think that depth has really actually helped Poco now as well. I won't 100% say that they're better off in the now without Bureaus, because again, he's a top 10 player in the league. But I just think this trade was an absolute win-win for both teams. And I think both teams are better off absolutely for the future and maybe right now. But yeah, we get Ridge, Poco likely in the first round. Could catch Coastal. They've been sliding a bit lately. They lost a lot of guys, a couple to the VI. Cage Star left, like we discussed. So it's been tough sledding for Coastal lately. I do like their roster. I also do think they're built for playoff hockey, but I really just don't see them in a situation where they get out of the first round if they have to play Delta. You never know, especially if Grady Linton doesn't come back, but I think Delta probably takes care of them. And then Chilliwack Langley, I think that would be against Chilliwack actually, and same thing. Chilliwack actually probably matches up really well against Coastal because they play that style too. And then Delta Langley's been a team that's given Delta trouble this year, to be honest. I really actually like Langley's team. I think they have really good depth. They also still have good high-end talent as well. Luke Curtin and Bryson Patkow, rookies on Coastal Langley, had a great fight the other night. I posted 2 clips of both guys having excellent rookie seasons this year. But yeah, I think Langley could steal a few from Delta, but at the end of the day, I think Delta is the better team there. And then hopefully that means you get Richmond, Delta, Ridge, Chilliwack in the next round, which is just the perfect matchups. Those are absolute rivalries between both teams. They both fucking hate each other. They both love winning against each other. Delta has played excellent hockey against Richmond this year. They've been one team that's given Richmond a lot of trouble more than one time. And Ridge, Chilliwack, I just love that matchup. I think Chilliwack matches up really well against Ridge this year, to be completely honest. But you never know. I really hope that series goes 7 games regardless. I hope these both go 7 games, and I hope I get to go watch as many as I can in person, because again, if Grady Linton's there for Delta, I honestly have no idea who will win these series. If Grady Linton's not there, I have Richmond in 6. And Ridge Chilliwack, it is near impossible for me to choose right now. I think just experience-wise, I have to take Ridge in 7. But I could, that's a coin toss. I really like Chilliwack's team this year, and I want to see them make a deep playoff run. So yeah, very excited to see how it plays out in the PJ. As for 3 stars of the week, sorry, I've been posting them a bit late lately, but there's just there's a lot to do. Okay, stars of the week tier 1, Daniil Denisenko, 3 games played for Chilliwack, 6 goals, 2 assists, 8 points. He had 5 goals and 1 assist in the game against Delta, where there was again a little warm up. I don't know, it wasn't really a scrum, or there might have been a scrum before the camera was on, but they were going at it in warm up against Keegan Dunn was doing the backward stick handling across the line. Second star of the week, D-man Owen Cooper on Delta. He had 4 assists in 2 games. And third star of the week, Ridge Meadow Flames goalie Nick Muck, recently acquired from Poco. 2 wins and a .920 save percentage with 61 shots against. In tier 2, we have the first star of the week, Keenan Connor of the Cloverdale Hockey Club. In 2 games, he had 4 goals, 5 assists for 9 points. Unbelievable week. For the second star, we D-man Jacob McNally of White Rock. In 2 games, he had 3 assists and 3 points. And the third star, Ethan Taylor of Port Moody. They had 2 huge wins this week, and he was in net for both of them, 84 shots against and a .907 save percentage. But they were playing against some tough teams in those wins he got. So congratulations to all the 3 stars this week. That's probably everything for the PJHL, and I guess we'll move it on to the VI, which, again, there's always a ton of transactions, but I'll start off with the 3 stars of the week. Tristan Bailey of the Nanaimo Buccaneers, 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points in 4 games played. Second star, D-man Drayton Hayward, also with the Nanaimo Buccaneers, with 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points in 4 games. 4 games for Nanaimo this week. That's crazy. And goaltender of the week, Luke Gravel of Campbell River Storm, who had a 44 save shutout. Yeah, had their All-Star Prospects game recently. Trace Anderson in the Prospects game had 5 goals, and a ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. 7-4, and he had 5 goals, and obviously got MVP of that game. It was absolutely ridiculous. Victoria looking incredible lately. Big win over Kerry Park the other night. I mean, I know Kerry Park hasn't had the best season, but the signings Victoria's made, they just keep bringing in more and more guys. I'll mention who in a second when I go to the transactions page, but I think Victoria is going to end up actually finishing ahead of West Shore in this division and get second place, which doesn't mean a whole ton besides home ice. Obviously, Sandwich will be the 4 seed. And then the other division, Nanaimo, has now finally clinched a playoff spot. And looks like they're probably going to win that division. But although Oceanside is very close, Campbell River and Comox. Comox currently in 3rd, Campbell River in 4th, battling it out for that 3 and 4 seed there to decide who's going to have to play Nanaimo, who's going to have to play Oceanside. And Port Alberni and Lake Cowichan both look they're too far out of it now to make much of a change. So it looks like the 4 playoff teams in each division are pretty obviously set, unless Kerry Park wins every game for the rest of the season here and Sandwich loses every game. I don't think that's going to happen. So I think we're pretty safe to assume those matchups. I think the standings, I think Campbell River is going to end up passing Comox. Both teams have made recent moves and signings. Comox, big trade bringing in Lane Marius, Victoria's goalie. Yeah, just there's been a lot of transactions. Again, I'll go over transactions in a minute, but there's been quite a few from both teams. I still think I really like the Peninsula Panthers to win this thing back to back, but Victoria, West Shore, even Nanaimo at this point, I'm starting to think could do some damage. I mean, they're pretty much just as good as Victoria and West Shore record wise. I know they're playing in the easier divisions this season, but they're a very good team, and Oceanside looks good too. So maybe there's 5 teams that could win this thing in the VI, but at the end of the day, I really do believe there's only 3 100% contenders. I mean, I think typically the northern teams get like better atmospheres at their barns and stuff. I played in a couple of the VI barns last weekend, West Shore and Saanich. And I've played in a couple other ones before around the league in the past, and they're both pretty nice, not bad. You know, they weren't anything crazy, but they were decent rinks. We also got shelled on both of them, so maybe I'm just a little upset about that. But also played a game at UVic, and that, no offense, guys, but what the fuck is going on there? How is like a U Sports, like a team that wants to be U Sports soon playing there? I don't understand. There's so many nice rinks in the area. Like, how is that the one that the hockey team plays at? Unless it's not, and I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, apologies if I sounded a little harsh there. I was just baffled by that. I couldn't believe that was UVic's rink. Going over some of the scoring leaders here, Joseph Melikar, big lead for scoring leader in the VIJHL of Victoria. Jordan Ramsey leading the rookie scoring, 4th in the league. So Melkar is 76 in first. Then we got the West Shore 20-bomb duo, Atkinson and Sini, with 62 points each in the same amount of games played. That's insane. And then Ramsey on Victoria with 57 in 4th and the rookie leading scorer. And then we got 4 Peninsula Panthers and Simon Samancic of Victoria, all smushed in between 52 and 50 points. Alex Sage and Brendan Williams, Oscar Aitken-Salmon's sick fight the other night by him. Carson Harris, and then in 10th and 11th, 2 more rookies, Campbell River Storm rookie Elliot Turgeon and Nanaimo Bucks rookie Madden Cruikshank. And then, there's a lot more Peninsula Panthers and quite a few more Victoria Cougars, but that's kind of it for the scoring leaders. And then let's go over to transactions because there's been some very big signings. So like I said, there's been some transactions. We mentioned earlier that Cohen Obuck ended up getting traded to Merritt in the KI and then left to go to the VI. He signed with Peninsula. My mistake, I believe I said Campbell River early in the episode. Reese Phillips of the Campbell River Storm got traded to the Carey Park Islanders. Nate Grinovich of the Carey Park Islanders got released. He's one of their better players, so I assume that he's probably going to play somewhere else, but I will verify that soon. Carey Park also released Sean Cerniak and acquired Quinn Carlson from the Sandwich Predators. The Campbell River Storm signed Won Hyung Choi. I believe he was playing for Korea University, and then they also signed Leonardo Biafors, who, I'm not sure where he came from. The Comox Valley Glacier Kings traded defenseman Elliot Lee to the West Shore Wolves. The Peninsula Panthers traded defenseman Leo Therian to the Sandwich Predators in exchange for Jason Sekulich, who they reacquired. He was on the team last year, and they traded him there earlier this year. Gavin Moet signed with the Comox Valley Glacier Kings. He was on the team last season. I don't know where he was playing this year, but it's good to see him back with the team. Goaltender Owen Bonthia signed with the West Shore Wolves. Forward Carter Crabb signed with the Victoria Cougars. He was on the team last year. Good to see him back.
The secret is out. With millions of younger-looking customers across the country, Plexiderm is one of the most highly sought-after products on the market. It visibly shrinks under eye bags and smooths out crow's feet in minutes, and the effects last up to 10 hours. Influencers love it, magazines feature it, and people just can't get enough of it. As a matter of fact, Elle Magazine gave it an Editor's Choice Award as Best Instant Wrinkle Filler for 2025. In as little as 10 minutes, Plexiderm reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and those dreaded under-eye bags. So yes, you can look years younger in minutes, and the effects last for hours. No surgery, no gimmicks, just results. The best news, you can try Plexiderm for only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Don't wait. Order Plexiderm today. Visit plexiderm.com/special. That's plexiderm.com/special. Paid for by Sheer Science.
Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Shopify is the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not-so-secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts go abandoned and way more sales going through. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period for 3 months at shopify.com/Westwood1, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
Under Luca Vanzo was signed by the West Shore Wolves. Goaltender Anton Palmquist was released by the Nanaimo Bucks. Goaltender Tanner Farrell was traded to the Nanaimo Bucks from the Lake Cowichan Kraken. That's a big trade. Goaltender Ander Reyes was released by West Shore. Porter Williamson and Quintus Ma and Christian Jameson were all released by the Nanaimo Buccaneers. Landy Johnson, Luke Bennett, and Logan Walls were all released by the Lake Cowichan Kraken. And Leo Therian signed with the Sandwich Predators. I would assume that a bunch of these guys are getting released to go play for different teams in different leagues. Like Luke Bennett, that was a guy who's been playing like games with, or at least practicing with the Surrey Eagles this year. So, it's not like they're cutting him. It looks like he actually joined the USPHL for the rest of the season. How does he have 13 games played in the USPHL when he got released 3 days ago? A little confused. Oh yeah, that is a guy who played games in the BCHL. So I don't know. It says he's playing in the USP, but how does he have 13 games? I'm not sure. I saw Lanny Johnson went to go back to like out somewhere in Alberta. Don't know where Logan Walls is, but yeah. So a bunch of these guys, not really sure where they all ended up, but the VI crazy transactions as always. Like it's insane. It's so late in the season, man. Like I don't know. Like you're kind of when you're signing all these new guys, you got to make room for them and. Like some of these guys are getting released to go play elsewhere, but some of these guys aren't going to be able to find elsewhere to play this year, and you're just kind of cutting their season. Like, I don't know. I guess it's a risk you take playing independent hockey, but I think it's kind of insane that I don't know. You can do that at this point in the season. Just trade guys like that now, but it is what it is. It keeps the VI interesting. There's always stuff to talk about. I think that's going to be it for our junior hockey talk. But Joe and I are going to talk about a few other things that have been going on in sports because there's been a lot going on in every sport lately that we haven't talked about in a while. So we're going to get to that after this. Maybe before we get into talking about every other sport, a little brief NHL talk, Joe. I mean, we got to talk about the Penguins, right? Like currently the third highest odds of making the playoffs in the Eastern Conference right now based on Money Puck or whatever it's called. Clear in second place. I believe they're still 2 points ahead of the Islanders and have a game at hand on the Islanders. I believe 5 points back at Carolina with a game at hand on them, maybe 2. So pretty incredible. I actually, Joe, I planned on going to the game Sunday, Vancouver-Pittsburgh, and the day of, I ended up getting an unbelievable deal on tickets through SFU, lower bowl, 10th row behind the Penguins bench. So best
How much?
$70 each.
That's not bad.
We were
at all.
like right next to the club seats section, dude. 10th row was by far
cool.
the best seats and like cheapest seats I've ever had at a Canucks game. It was insane.
It's hard to find Canucks tickets for under 100, dude, in the nosebleed.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, but incredible game. So happy I got to see Sid. So happy I got to see Malkin play. If it's his last season, I hope they re-sign him. They've said that they're going to talk. Well, Malkin was the best player on the ice by a mile. Ben Kindle was really good too. He had 2 goals, and because he's from Burnaby, or Coquitlam, sorry, I think. His whole family, all his family and friends had a box behind the net, and they were going nuts on both goals, all wearing his jersey.
Awesome.
It was so cool to see.
That's funny.
Elias Pettersson, I thought was incredible. He had honestly, he had Crosby in his pocket the whole game. Like Crosby looked great, but his line didn't actually generate chances. It was all Malkin's line and Kindle's line because Vancouver's no depth.
Really?
At least I thought Pettersson looked great. Hronek looked fantastic. Like he looks like he's really stepping up with Hughes gone. Like he just like looks like he's playing like harder, like even despite the circumstances. And all those like the young Swedes look good. Carlson looked good. Höglander, I actually thought had a good game. And then in Pittsburgh, like I was just so impressed by their D, except for Chris Letang. He who like legend, one of my favorite players of all time, but he looks like an old man. He like directly responsible for both of Vancouver's goals. And yeah, it was a tough it was tough watching him, to be completely honest. But Sid, that's the best I've seen Gino look since he was probably 2018, 2019.
Seriously, wow.
He was incredible. But yeah, so I was super hyped I got to go to that game, so I wanted to mention that and just how good the Penguins are. Canucks looks like no way any other team's going to be bad enough to catch them for last place, right?
How many points are we up? We're up like 13 points?
No, they're like 9 points clear, so they would have to go on like a heater and have other teams go on skids.
Which they won't.
Hopefully.
What is it? Besser LTIR, Demko LTIR?
Demko's shut down for the season, and the Besser, that was another thing because that happened right in front of me, right? That was bad, dude. Like,
was that a bad hit?
Yeah. Well, I want to say it wasn't intentional, but he came in with the elbow up, so like, it was really weird. Yeah. It was like, I think he was just trying to get a piece of him and then accidentally clipped his head. And as he kind of did it, Raquel came into Besser's back as well and kind of pushed him into him. So it was just really, really bad timing. And like, but a 3-game suspension for rust with 0 history whatsoever. I thought was.
I think it's harsh. partially to do with the fact that they just put him on LTIR.
Yeah, he had a bad injury from it.
It's obviously related from injury related.
And like Besser's been my favorite Canuck for a while now. So like seeing him, like it was at the end it was literally on the last play of the game. So like I was like celebrating we won, and then I saw him laying down. I'm like, fuck, man, I feel so bad. That guy's been through so much. So I do think 3 games is too much for Rust. I think 1 would have been totally fine. Even 2, like 3 was just like, wow, for a guy who's never done anything before, discipline wise, that was kind of crazy. But
yeah, fair enough.
Besser's probably gonna be up longer than that. So at the end of the day, that's fine by me.
Besser's probably out for the year. They'll probably just shut him down for the year.
They should, dude. He's really struggled. Just let him get his mind right.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I don't really know. There's a ton else to talk about NHL wise. Tampa Bay has been on fucking fire. Gage has been scoring shootout goals left and right. He's been money in the shootout. He probably has a really high career shootout percentage. He goes first like every time. Koopa always sends him out.
Seriously,
he sends him out before Kucherov and Gensel, dude. It's crazy. And like I think his percentage might be higher. Awesome. It's like every time I look and they go to shootout, he's scoring. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
But I don't have a ton else NHL wise. Joe, I actually wanted to chat with you about a couple other sports because we haven't talked to other sports in a while. To start,
Seahawks.
There we go, Joe. So first of all, actually, NFL. Did the Buffalo Bills get robbed on that interception? Or was that the right?
I don't know. I need to look at the clip again. Okay. Let me check it again.
Because I don't want to sit here and act like I know football, but I don't understand as a casual viewer how on earth that wasn't a catch. I felt like he was clearly down, but again, I'm pretty casual with NFL. So, but I was watching the whole game. And
let me watch this clip, Ellie, and give you a full explanation. What was I doing when this game was on? I was doing maybe homework or something, and it was ruled a
interception,
a catch or an interception.
It was ruled an interception. I thought it should have been a catch. Yeah. Oh, this was the game. Well, and Josh Allen dropping that one, but
interception in overtime. Was it in overtime or the fourth quarter?
I honestly don't even remember, which is crazy, but it was like the guy caught it.
There was one in overtime.
Well, the guy caught it on the guy on the Bills clearly caught the ball, and then the other dude stripped it from him while they were kind of going down.
Right.
But I would say when he hit the ground, he still had control, and then the other guy stripped it. So I actually don't know if it was an interception
Broncos, right?
Strip or what. Yes.
I think it's because it's in overtime against the Broncos, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yes, please.
I think it's because he's got the ball, he has the ball, he's down, but he never really.
It's a very debatable clip, but I think what I seen to see.
It's because his hand's in there when he has the ball too.
So that I totally get that, but again, I just feel like with a widespread opinion I've seen is that the Bills got robbed, but I don't know enough to make that decision. So you know football a bit better than I do. I was curious what you had to say.
I think it's hard to overrule.
Right. Okay. Fair enough, Joe. Fair enough. I think
probably could have went with the call on the field.
Fair enough. Well, and then your Seahawks beat my 49ers in one of the most embarrassing playoff games in a very long time. The game was won in the opening play of the game, which is just batshit crazy. Seahawks Pats Super Bowl, Joe, you must be pretty pumped.
I am pretty fired up. I'm excited to beat the run the ball at the 2-yard line allegations. Seahawks coming in at a 4.5-point favorite on DraftKings, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that in there because 4.5 points, that's a big spread, Owen.
It is.
Especially for a Super Bowl.
It is.
And
they're sleeping on the Pats.
To have two teams that both lost in the first week of the year, if you would have predicted a Pats Seahawks Super Bowl in week 2, a $10 bet would have won you $19,000. So not even who wins, just whoever made it. So it was pretty crazy. Pretty long odds. And I know a lot of people that had the Seahawks coming last in the NFC West, which is just crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. I don't know who thought that was going to happen. I don't know people realized that Sam Darnold had 14 wins last year, and they just forgot because he played like shit in the playoffs. But no, the Seahawks defense is up there with this 2014 defense was better slightly, but it's it's up there for sure with the defenses of all time. So,
all right.
I'm very confident. I'm quietly confident on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your confidence level? Like percent, if you were to give it a percentage.
I'm like, I'd say 70% confident we're gonna win.
Wow, 70. Okay, that's high.
I might eat those words, but that's like I'm convinced that we're gonna win the Super Bowl.
All right, dude. I like the confidence.
I'm convinced they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
I hope they don't because I hate them. But
if there's a team to lose to, I actually do enjoy watching Drake May throw the ball.
I also think it's hilarious that the Patriots are back in the Super Bowl. Like, I think it's just so funny.
Yeah, like how? I thought they had no shot. I thought they had no shot. But here's the thing, Owen. This is why I'm confident, and I'll tell you, and we can move on after this. The Rams are a better team than the Patriots.
Yes, I 1,000% agree. I think those
in every position. In every position, they're better. I don't care if you want Drake May to win the MVP. I think Matthew Stafford's a better quarterback.
I agree.
I think running back maybe is the only position where you might argue that Stevenson is better than who's their
Kyron Williams?
RB1 Cornell? Or who is it? Or no,
the Rams or
Kyron
Seahawks?
Williams, yeah.
I think Kyron Williams is definitely better than Ramondre.
But Cornell had more. He had more. I think he had more yards, to be honest, in the game.
Oh, Corum?
More touches. Yeah, Corum.
Oh, him and Kyron kind of split. Kyron's definitely the lead back.
Yeah. Okay. I think you could maybe argue the running backs are better, but dude, the Seahawks haven't allowed an 100-yard rusher in 28 straight games.
That's crazy. That's actually insane.
Nobody has rushed the ball for over 100. Like, they've played McCaffrey, they've played Jonathan Taylor this year. They played Kyron Williams twice, McCaffrey twice.
Yeah.
Like, their defense is so good, and I don't see how Drake May can throw 10 points against the fucking Broncos, albeit in a snowstorm for half the game. But the first half of the game, he was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that the Seahawks are going to win. I just think the Seahawks are going to win.
All right, man.
Call me delusional, but
I don't think that's delusional at all. I mean, I think 70 might be a bit steep, but I don't think that's delusional whatsoever. I do think they're the better team overall.
You already know I'm going to be pulling out stupid money on the dumb props as well.
Like Gatorade color,
length of
anthem,
Gatorade
length.
color, the length of the anthem,
every year.
Heads or tails on the coin toss. Every year I lose.
I lose
every year. I
time.
lose the heads and tails. I lose every year, and I don't get it. I don't know why.
All of them that are 50-50, I lose every single time. Yeah. I've never hit one of like the fun props ever.
I think I hit OBJ first touchdown score one year.
Okay, but that's not like
when the Rams
prop.
won.
That's just like a sick prop.
That was a goofy prop, and that was like plus 6,000 because he was a wide receiver 3.
I guess so.
And they threw it to OBJ in the corner, and I won I put like $5 on it, and I won like $85, and I was fired up. That was so dumb, and he did like this dumb dance, and it was so funny. After he's fucking,
you're sitting there.
That was the last time I think I hit a really good prop on the Super Bowl. First touchdown score.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we have some better luck this year. Well, we'll move on from the NFL. Let's move on to the Premier League. Joe, how are you feeling about Chelsea's season so far, and what do you think about Manchester City's signings with Semenyo and Guehi?
I can't believe that. I mean, people don't really know what we're talking about, but this is just me and Owen talking about,
there's like 4 minutes left in this episode. We can talk a little bit of soccer if we want.
Literally.
World Cup's coming. Figure it out.
Yeah. Owen, I can't believe you're the only team signing people in January.
Pretty crazy, hey? And both
it's just retarded. It's almost like
signings.
teams don't budget. It's almost like teams don't budget to buy in January because they forget about it and they don't want to. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, we are also selling guys, right? Like we're selling Oscar Bob to Fulham right now for like 35 mil. So that's a big one. We're selling Savio. Sounds like we're selling Rico Lewis, Kovacic. So there's going to be a lot of guys on the way out too. It's like every time Man City buys players, it's like people act like we're not selling guys too. Like we're selling a lot of guys as well. We sold the
We don't hear about you selling guys. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Chelsea is just like a fucking stock trader. Like they just trade fucking players like they're commodities.
How do you feel?
It's fucking ridiculous
this year, Joe, because I haven't been very impressed.
He hasn't been that well. He hasn't been doing that well.
There's also a rumor
But
he wants to go to United.
He's also been hurt. That's fucking. Look at what Fabrizio said today. That's fucking bullshit. Like, why would you sign a guy till 2032 just to fucking transfer him out a year later?
I was just messing with you. I would wait for him at Chelsea.
God. And then they post like this photo of him like when he's like little in a fucking Man United tot. He's like, he doesn't even have consciousness yet. It's like just him before he even knows what he's doing, having like a United shirt on. Like, he's destined. He's destined to come to United. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
He came up through City's academy. I don't think he was a United fan. Like,
exactly.
I just wanted to get your quick Prem opinion. Huge win for United over Arsenal the other day to help out City in the title race. So
I think United. I think City's going to win the title, and I think United is going to come 5th.
Yeah,
Chelsea's going to come 4th. Villa 3rd. Arsenal 2nd.
Liverpool falls out. They've been terrible.
Liverpool 6th. They've been horrible, unless they sack Slot.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Man, how incredible would it be if Arsenal does it again? Like, if they
fumbles it again. It's so funny, dude.
The funniest thing ever.
I actually don't even care if Man City win again, like, just to get Arsenal not to win.
I would rather any other team like leapfrog both of us as long as it means Arsenal lose. Like,
yeah,
I would anything to see them lose again. It is just such comedy.
Yeah. My favorite thing is to, like, I don't know if you do this on YouTube, but you go and like watch the fan channels of teams that lose. And they just get so fired up because they just love their soccer, man. They're all so ridiculous. Like, it's just funny.
The soccer fans who are like, sign this player, as if you can just like get anyone you want. Like, it's so hard to sign guys in soccer. They have to agree as well. You can't just make trades. Like, it's so complicated.
It's like it's
why are
you got to convince the player, and then you got to pay the team enough money to get them,
and then you got to agree on the wage with the player on top of that, and the signing bonuses, not just getting him to come there,
and the agent fees and everything.
Oh, it's a mess. It's so complicated, but yeah, it cracks me up. That's enough soccer, I guess. But Joe, the last thing I kind of wanted to talk about sports wise is Major League free agency. Bo Bichette, as a Blue Jays fan, how do you feel about his departure, and how do you feel about MLB free agency in general? Like, you got Kyle Tucker making 60 sheets a year. Like, do you think we're headed for a lockout?
I was going to say it's going to suck when we don't have baseball for 2 years, because there's going to be a lockout for 2020. What is it? 2027 or 2028?
I think it's 27.
So 2027 is right off. 2028. I don't know. Maybe if it gets serious enough where it's like, it could be 2 years. This could be like a really foundational change in the MLB after this.
Free agents, what you got? You got Tucker making 60 sheets a year in LA. You got Bellinger going to the Yankees. You got Bichette going to the Mets. The richest teams sign the richest players to the most ridiculous contracts every year. Nobody else can do fucking anything about it, and they don't care about paying the luxury tax.
And they can just defer payments if they want. They can do literally whatever they want.
It's like a joke. The state of baseball is fucked right now.
Yeah. And to see the Blue Jays not be able to spend that money, even though they have the backing.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
Yeah.
It is really sad. And like, Bichette was offered like $4 million a season less to come back to Toronto, and he said no.
That's crazy.
And like, Tucker was offered, what did he get? 60 sheets?
I think so. I think he's making $60 million a year.
I think he was offered like 45 to come play for the Jays.
Yeah.
And just like, the guy hit 250 last year.
Baseball money is like, so absurd.
He hit the ball in play 25% of the time last year. He didn't even hit 300. Like, I don't get that at all, Owen. At all.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. It's absolutely absurd.
Yeah. Insane.
Well, yeah, so I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts, especially as a Jays fan. That's all I got for today, Joe, except I just saw that the Leafs, they finally started playing good hockey, and now their whole team's hurt, and they've lost, 5 games in a row?
What's the score right now?
They just got pumped 7-4 by Buffalo. Rasmus Dahlin had a hat trick and 2 apples. Another D-man. That's
Garch
3 nights in a row of a D-man hat trick, I believe.
Garch told me in the room today, he was like, if the Leafs lose, I'm not going to. We have a team. We're going to go watch the Leafs play the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah.
The week before Nationals. And he said, I'm not going to go if the Leafs lose tonight.
Yeah, like
Their last
5 games, 7-4 loss to Buffalo, 4-1 loss to Colorado, 6-3 loss to Vegas, 2-1 loss to Detroit, 6-3 loss to Minnie, 4-3 win against the dog shit Jets, 6-5 loss to Vegas, 6-1 loss to Utah.
Horrible.
And
man.
William Nylander's fingering the camera in the press box.
Yeah, like what the fuck is that?
That was funny.
That was funny, yeah.
That was funny, but
how are you losing 6-1 to the fucking Utah Mammoth?
I don't know, dude. They beat Florida today. Florida is they're fucked. They're done, dude.
Yeah.
I really think they're done. There's too many teams in the way. I don't think they're coming back. And another team, Ottawa, I just feel so bad. You see their goal save above expected versus the next worst team.
Is it bad?
Dude, it's minus 25. The next closest team's minus 13.
Oh my God.
All their underlying numbers are they're a top 15, top 12 team in the league. But their goaltending is worse by so much that they're going to be a lottery team. I think Ottawa's got a good team. The goaltending is just so bad.
Just take a goalie, fucking 10th overall.
They won 7-1 against Vegas the other night, taking out some anger. But yeah, they've been struggling.
The Canucks are minus 52 this year.
Yeah, they're so.
And the Senators are last in their division, and they're even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're not even the best. The Senators are not a bad team. It's literally just the goaltending. But
if we're going off differential, the Canucks are still the worst team in the league.
Good.
Or they're tied with St. Louis.
But, you know who else hasn't been too impressive lately is Dallas.
Yeah, man.
They've been sliding. And then Anaheim also went on a really bad slide. And then I think they've won 5 of their last 6 now. So a lot of streaky teams this year. Standings are all over the place. I think
Vegas needs a goalie, dude. Holy fuck. Aiden Hill is horrible. Carter Hart's terrible. Aiden Hill's terrible. This Akira Schmidt is good, but he's a backup.
Yeah, he's a good backup.
Starter.
He's a backup, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
It's so
holy
weird.
fuck! It's 9 o'clock, Owen. I gotta go.
Yeah, let's wrap her up. All right, thank you everyone so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed the interview today as well as the rest of the episode. Lots more coming soon. Stay tuned for our next interview with NHL alumni Curtis Gabriel. We just did another interview today as well with an active KIJHL player on the Princeton Posse. So look out for that. And yeah, we got lots coming. We're looking into the merch right now. That's gonna be coming soon. And oh yeah, we kind of just glazed over it, Joe, but we did kind of post our new logo and our rebrand. So if you haven't seen that,
yeah, shout out the new logo.
Yeah, we got a new logo and we're going to be rebranding with that logo moving forward. Joe, I did get actually quite a few people saying they like the old logo, and if we do merch, they want to see the old logo as an option.
They want to see the retro logo.
They want to see the old logo as an option, even though it was just a kind of our AI masterpiece. But
dude, I AI'd that and then drew a leaf over one of the fucking penguins that had an antler on
the
it.
Elephant,
because AI was so
the elephant
shit.
had a
That's how
trunk
long we've
coming
been
out of its
around,
forehead.
Owen. That's how long we've been around, Owen. It's like that logo was fucked.
It was, yeah. That was early.
And that
AI.
was what AI was spitting out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And look at it now. Now it's making videos of fucking people fucking doing random shit. But now it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we hit 50 ratings on Spotify, all 5 stars as well. So rate the pod if you haven't already. Really appreciate that. 4,100 followers on Instagram. Appreciate that. Let's keep that number going.
4,100?
4,100, Joe. So let's keep that. Let's get to 5 as soon as we can here, and hopefully we can just keep on growing from there. Be sure to check out our YouTube, TikTok. Follow us on every other social media platform. Every bit of growth just helps us grow even more exponentially, right? So thank you all so much for listening, and stay tuned for what's next. We got a lot of big things coming. Thanks, Joe.
Beautiful. Thanks, bro.
¿Quieres mejor internet? Cox Internet de 300 megas tiene las velocidades rápidas y confiables que buscas. Perfecto para streaming y gaming y trabajar desde casa. Todo por solo $45 al mes cuando agregas Cox Mobile. Incluye equipo de Wi-Fi y garantía de precio de 2 años en tu plan. No esperes. Cámbiate hoy a Cox. Requiere Cox Mobile Gig Unlimited. Garantía de precio no incluye impuestos y cargos. Velocidad de datos móviles se reduce después de 20 gigas al mes.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.